what is cracking, my friends and viewers? We are doing Snake Tournament Part 2. We're doing semi-finals and finals today. We have everybody here who needs to be here today. So we will not have me filling in for semi-finals because that's just dumb. Let's be honest. So this is going to be hype. This is going to be a fun time. We've got a lineup today. It's going to go all according to plan. We've got best of 5 matches and then best of 7 for the finals. This is going to be hella good. Oh, I can hear my voice through the live stream repeating to me.
You should probably mute the live stream.
Yeah, I just muted the live stream. So, we are good. Alexander, would you like to bring up the bracket so we can talk about that? I actually need to go to the bracket myself.
So we've got some amazing games for today.
Wait,
so currently today we've got done round 1, round 2 in both the upper and the lower bracket, which means we've just got 3, maybe 4 games to do today.
Amazing. First game in the semi-finals is Invisible.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Okay. Oh, I am the caster as well. You can't just silence me.
Oh darn! I've stuffed up my schedule.
Wait, did you actually?
Yeah, because I accidentally included the final, but not the lower bracket final in my schedule. Oops.
Don't worry. We don't need a schedule. We're too professional for that. Wait, that's the opposite. Never mind. So round semi-finals.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
Yeah. Round semi-finals. I don't know what that means, but we have best of 5s between Invisible Reality and Slasher 7878. Slasher 7878 is the prime peak of human evolution to playing Snake. He is a god amongst not gods. In this case, Invisible Reality is the not god here. He averages around 80 per game. We haven't seen him cap out yet. He only has died when he has won, I'm pretty sure. He might have choked a few times, but I cannot remember that for sure. Invisible Reality, not too bad. Pretty consistently mediocre, to be honest. She's not terrible. She's not the best, but she's very consistent, so she's got a good chance of winning if she can just stick to her scores, I guess, if they choke. Now, in the lower bracket semi-final, we have the Tall Wall versus True Zero. The Tall Wall getting knocked down in round 1, as well as True Zero losing to Max Buller, who was one of the weaker opponents early on, who actually forfeited his game against the Tall Wall, letting the Tall Wall face up against True Zero. Who knows what's going to happen here? The Tall Wall got taken out by me filling in for Gravity, so and I'm terrible at this game, so I'm thinking that we'll see True Zero win, but who knows? Could go either way. And we should be getting into the game soon. Our challenges are all online, so when we start our games, we should be pretty fine. What's the schedule, Alexander? We start our first game at
We're starting off. We're starting our first game at 12:45.
Yep, that sounds pretty good to me. Shall we check up on the competition if they're online? It seems that Slasher 7878 is currently playing Counter-Strike. We have your sister. I mean, yeah, your sister.
Yeah, my sister's here. Both of the lower bracket contestants are there. It should be all good. Should be.
Right.
Oh, also, you saying my sister was consistently mediocre. She's getting a bit mad in the chat because of that.
I didn't read the chat.
On my Twitch chat.
Oh, she said hey and then left. Consistently mediocre. Hey, to be fair, it's true. They weren't like groundbreaking scores, but like I said, it's consistent, and that could get the win. I want to see this chat. Give me a second. /Visible Reality. Let's see what chat holds. Oh, I don't get to see chat because I joined late. Damn. Can you read that chat out for me, Alexander? Oh, she came on this one. I have to talk on this chat because you can't hear me on that one. Shut up! No, you shut up.
Wonderful.
Anyway, Timinator, the Tall Wall, is in general chat. Shall we jump in there? He's second match, but we can still have a chat to him.
No, he's the first match of today.
Wait, oh, are we doing lower bracket first?
Yeah, lower bracket first, then the upper bracket semi-finals, then the lower bracket final, and then the
final. Then the final. All right, sounds good to me. Let's jump into general chat then and ask Timinator the tall wall how he's feeling. Ah, there he is. Okay, and True Zero's here. First
And
match.
Toby.
We've got the.
We've got
first
everyone
match.
from the first match.
Exactly. How are
Let's
you guys
go.
feeling? Who do you think is gonna win this?
I'm pumped. I have no idea. It could go either way.
Toby's muted his mic. Any game plan have you practiced at all since yesterday?
I'm practicing right now, my dude.
You're practicing right now. I wonder if Toby is doing the same. We don't know. Hey, there he's back. Are you practicing now, Truzer?
Yes.
Very cool. How are your averages going today, guys?
Still 60.
Yeah, around that. Let's go with that.
Ooh, we're gonna see some pretty high scores from this game. I'm hoping then. Invisible.
No, you
Reality's
won't. We're
here.
both gonna choke dick.
they're gonna choke on their like 2 fruit long snake.
And basically, we're gonna go in like a complete circle just immediately and die.
Yeah.
It's
On
gonna
one
be
fruit.
suicides first.
We're gonna get one fruit and then just eat our tail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Well,
Sounds good.
so there hasn't been a draw on a round so far in the snake
Oh my
tournament.
god!
Tim, let's
Ooh,
draw in
blew
15.
up my ears.
No, no planning. That's
Oh my god!
that's match fixing, and you get banned for that.
Well, you can't have a winner if we both kill ourselves and no one wins. Huh?
What is this? What is this? The Hunger Games?
Yeah.
What happens if they both get
I'll eat
zero?
some
Is the
poisonous
real
berries.
question.
Don't fuck with me.
I
If we
know.
both get zero, just disqualify us both. We don't deserve to be in this anymore.
True. That's fair enough. I mean,
If
today's
one of us
best,
gets zero, you have to disqualify them.
today's best of 5, not best of 3. So
Yeah, I saw that. That's gonna be interesting.
you've got a bit more chance to redeem yourself. I want to see a 3-0 today, to be honest.
That's
Both
true
just
zero to
crash
you.
into,
Don't worry, Jet, I got you.
both just
It's
crash
gonna
into
be
the wall on the first.
Oh, all right, buddy.
Yeah, yeah, Toby.
No-
if you could just,
no
3-0,
match
that'll be
fixing.
fantastic.
No match fixing.
Yo,
No
Tim,
match
mine.
fixing.
Tim, I'll slide $5 into the table. If you lose, I'll give you $10.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
You don't have $10 to give me.
Dude, I have like 300.
Discord Nitro is
Come
worth
on.
$10, fuckheads. A month of Nitro.
Exactly. I'll give you
So,
$5, half the price.
so you were gonna essentially just pay for Nitro just to win.
Yeah, basically.
Just to win a month of Nitro. Well done, Toby.
Yes.
That's the dumbest thing I've heard today.
It's also the glory of winning.
Toby did say it.
Yeah, Toby did say it, but I was listening to Isabella before, so you know, I didn't think it was gonna be close to
Oh.
that. Has she muted? Wait, am I muted again?
No.
No.
No, by Isabella.
I
Oh,
think so.
57.
I've
Yes.
been muted.
Funny.
Yeah. Yes. I can see a screen, and yep, it's muted. By Isabella.
Apparently they can't hear me.
I mean, it's nicer without his voice.
Jackie says that she can't hear me.
I'm
Does
professional.
Alexander
We
have
can't
Jeffy?
hear. What? Why?
I don't
Can't
know.
speak.
I can't mute Alexander in real life, so.
Wait,
I'm
give me a
I'm gonna
sec.
call you guys out for
Give me a sec. I'm
unprofessionalism.
gonna check if it's coming through on the stream.
I just died at 57. Feels bad.
Fair enough. I got
It was,
exactly
it was
60
coming through on
earlier.
the stream.
Yeah, the
was
audio's
coming through.
the audio should be fine.
Yeah, Jackie's just
Maybe
brain dead.
maybe the levels are just a bit unbalanced. Like my mic's a bit loud.
Wow.
Yeah, turn it up a little bit. It's really
Yeah.
quiet.
What? No.
Is my mic quiet or is it just
No,
your
it's-
guys?
it's all of it, pretty much.
Bass boosted to help me.
Just turn everything up a bit. Just turn your output to the stream up.
Hey, trust me, she's not gonna understand.
Okay, I'll increase everything.
What is an output? Question mark.
Okay.
Sorry about that one.
Just ended myself. I'm turning Alexander down because you are actually so loud.
Alexander, more like Alexander.
Got him.
Get
Fucking
wrecked.
roasted.
I'm sorry, people of the stream who accidentally who I accidentally might have deafened by accidentally turning up Discord audio to 555%.
Jesus fuck.
Jesus, what the
That's
hell?
assuming people are watching though.
There's
Oof.
4 people.
Oh wow.
There's 4 people watching my stream. I'm not sure about Alexander's stream.
Getting
but there's
roasted by your
four,
sister.
4 people on mine. Alrighty. I just tried to grab my mouse by like reaching like a foot away from my mouse pad.
Makes
Yes,
sense.
well done. All right.
I'm thinking of taping my mouse to my hand so I can't like. My
Anyway,
only problem is when it needs to charge.
You should do a video of that, like playing League of Legends with my mouse taped to my hand.
Not clickbait.
I beat Jasmine and Alexander playing League with my foot.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I played with my
That's
foot
sad.
on my mouse. My foot on my mouse.
yeah. To be fair, I'm not great at League.
I didn't even use a keyboard
Yeah.
either.
I haven't even tried.
What?
League.
You
Did you
just use
seriously
the
just order
mouse?
them?
Yeah,
God damn it.
because
Killed them with only
God
orders.
damn it.
no, I didn't kill him with autos because you can click your hotbar
I'll
with
unmute
the
him.
Oh yeah, you
spacebar.
can click hop on them on the match.
So I had to move my mouse to it, click it, and then
Jet, congratulations, you've become muted.
shut up, Isabella.
Oof.
Why is she muting me for talking?
I don't know.
Is she muting
I don't
me
know why
'cause
you were
I'm talking?
muted.
Oh wow,
Because
I was
she's
in the
really
middle
loud.
of a game, so I couldn't unmute you.
Okay. Very cool.
First game in
Anyway,
4 minutes.
first game starts in 4 minutes. I'm
Well,
gonna ping
just so you know,
Slash
just
and
practice
Sarah-
round. I'm on 70.
Let's just jump
Yeah,
back.
alright, buddy.
Let's just jump back to
I
our.
got like.
Wait,
I-
Yeah, let's just jump back to our casting call.
getting
Let's leave these
massive.
rooms. Alright, let's jump. Alright, we are back. This game is gonna be interesting. They seem pretty respectful. I'm surprised there was no
You're
BM.
really quiet for
Me.
some reason.
Me. Me?
Can you just do a sound test like where you speak like you normally would in the game?
Yes, we have snack.
Okay.
The snack is running through the snack.
Okay, it's just
I can turn up the sensitivity, it's fine.
maybe do that a bit.
Alright, sounds good to me. Properties. Tell Isabella to stop yelling. Is that better? Is that a bit better, Alexander?
Yeah. Although it's not actually louder.
Oh,
for
it's
some-
using my headset microphone. What the fuck?
Oh,
No,
that's
it's not.
probably why.
It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not.
Yeah, for some reason, even when you did that, it doesn't get like above the yellow section.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why. Because I turned up the sensitivity by almost double. Feels bad, man.
It just sounds like it's clipping more.
It's fantastic. Well, I'm gonna turn the sensitivity down. I think that's a problem on your end then.
Yeah, but you're on 120% volume.
Turn it up more, more. Is she fucking shit? She's shit talking me in the background, isn't she? I
Yeah.
can hear her. I can hear her.
She says,
I
"Yeah,
wasn't-
know."
I wasn't try harding because I was on my laptop, first of all, which I was getting 2 FPS, and second of all, if I won, then it wouldn't be good for the content. You know?
Yeah.
Let me ping Ben because his game is
Test
next.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Actually,
7.
I'm gonna leave him for the time being. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Why is the audio just constantly so quiet?
I don't know.
Like every
You tell
time I
me.
change the levels, it just becomes weird, more unbalanced.
That's strange, to be honest.
Like yesterday, it was fine getting to the red. Your mic was fine getting to the red region.
Yeah, I know, but now
on
it's just not.
100% volume.
Yeah, that's weird, man. Maybe it's because it was when I was yelling yesterday.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna make the set up the game.
Yep. Set up the game. Set up the group chat so we can see their screens. Sounds good to me. Alrighty. Let's get these people in here. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna talk to them again because you were just talking to them yesterday. I just kept muting my mic on the laptop. Alrighty. So we're into the semi-finals. This is actually a reality. Kind of a.
Join the
Yeah,
club.
I'm joining.
Okay.
I'm connected. Nice. Alright, I can see screens now. Wow. Oh shit! Who was that? Who was that? Oh, is that Toby's BM towards Tim? Holy, Toby's got a 100-point high score, guys. 100 points. Toby, just keep that up on the screen until Alexander puts the overlay on, so you can just show the world what a god at Snake you are, at Snake. What a legend. Did he seriously prepare his meme gallery again? He prepared all his like reaction images. What a meme, man. Everyone in the stream has no idea what we're
Guys, you
talking
need to
about.
go to the snake game.
He can crop it, yeah. Everyone's just gonna be like, no one can see you yet, Toby. Jeez. Very cool. My thing's just permanently green. It just doesn't. What did he put on his screen?
He's putting gifs and stuff on his screen.
Hell yeah. I like that. That's Mimi. That's his form of BM. Yep, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me, chieftain.
Okay, the lower bracket semi-final and elimination best of 5. Starting in 3, 2, 1,
One.
go.
Go! Let's see. They both started off. Ooh, Toby's gameplay. Toby's got a bit of a lead early. Toby's a fruit ahead. They're pretty much at the same pace, however. It's just at the start, it's just fruit RNG essentially. But both of them looking good. Both of them having strong form, Very good. As you can see, Toby's got 100 high score. Pretty insane. Tim's sitting on a 57 at the moment. Toby, this could be promising for either of them, to be honest. It's essentially just going to be who chokes the hardest dick, because they both are renowned for being pretty decent but extremely inconsistent. Rather than what we see in Invisible Reality, where she's consistent, but it's consistently mediocre. Both of them getting fruits, playing aggressive, getting to the higher fruits pretty quickly now, but obviously not high, but we're going to be seeing some of the highest scores that we've seen so far in the tournament in these next few games, with the semi-final lower bracket and the semi-final bracket, the main bracket. Okay, I'm putting my face on my mic now. And then we'll see the finals. The finals is going to be extremely. I think it's going to be a lot of points given in the finals. They're both racking up a lot of points here now, though. Both of them getting into the mid-30s
Yeah,
now.
this is gonna be a high scoring match, very long match.
I have a
Lots of
feeling that this is going to be
tenseness towards
tense.
the end.
This is going to be fucking tense, dude. I can feel it in my bones right now. They're both getting to 40s. They're going to need to start playing defensively now. Toby in the 40s, Tim almost hitting there, 39. Tim's hit 40 now. Yeah, they're very close in score. They've managed to keep up. Tim blocking himself off from that fruit. Toby's playing it much more defensively. I think he's got a better strategy at the moment, but
Yeah,
like I said, this could go either
Toby's
way.
currently playing very safely.
Tim is almost blocking himself out constantly. Toby is playing very close to the edges so he can coil himself back up so he's not taking up as much space and blocking himself off as much as Tim is. Tim's still playing with a very aggressive strategy. He's getting fruit quicker than True Zero is, but True Zero fucking turns like way too early and he dies.
Toby's
and
died
Tim
at
takes the
48
lead
and Tim takes the lead.
at 50 points. Man, that was looking so promising for True Zero, to be honest. But that one choke just bumping into
Tim
himself way
wins
too early.
after after Toby dies at 48 points.
At
How?
Tim at 52 now. He can kill himself, but it seems like he just wants to collect fruit for the fun of it. Like every single other person who wins a match and decides to sit there for like 20 minutes collecting fruit. Damn. Or and he bumps into himself, probably intentional, but
Yeah,
we're
that
moving on to
was
the
that
next
was
round.
intentional, just to finish up the game.
Yeah. Well, that's one round down. They can start preparing for their second round. Hit that play again button and get ready.
Anyway, we can move on to the next round in this best of 5. Start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Begin. Alrighty, they're both moving off towards a fruit. Same strategy. Quite just getting to the fruit as fast as they can. It's like it's the only strategy you can have early. There's no point in playing safe early when how are you going to claw yourself up when you're like tiny as hell anyway. Both of them getting fruit, keeping up the scores almost exactly the same pace. Tim's slightly ahead at the moment, but like I said, it doesn't matter at all this early in the game. Collecting as much
They've
fruit as they
both got their
can.
mice over the screen. No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Their mice are almost at exactly the same position too. Uh, the the tall walls being halfway through the screen though. They're both just collecting fruit. This is probably the fastest gameplay we've seen, as well as the like longest matches due to the high scores. So
Yeah, of
this is
course.
gonna be
As you get further and further into the tournament, you'll get just more and more high skill gameplay.
yes, very true, Alexander. That's how tournaments work. um, yes. Oh, Tim chokes. Toby's already
Tim
ahead.
dies at 26, meaning Toby takes this point.
Damn. This is gonna be a very close, very clutch game.
Toby takes an intentional death.
100%. Yeah, obviously. Like, there's no point in playing after you've already gotten the win. And he brings up he brings up his memes. Bad, bad. No, don't disqualify him. Bad.
Anyway,
No.
3, 2, uh,
No. All right. So we're gonna move on to the third round here.
okay. Let's see if that improves the situation. We can start in 3, 2, 1, go.
And the third round begins. Looking pretty good. As I've said, the early game's gonna be no sweat. These games are gonna come down to who has the better strategy late game. They're just moving in on those fruits. Should be pretty. Did I just say moving in? Wait, never mind. Just ignore that. No one heard that. Anyway, yeah, like I said, this is going to be a very close game. I'm thinking it's going to come down to a 3-2 win, to be honest. I don't think this is going to be a 3-1. Obviously, it can't be a 3-0 anymore, which I was hoping we are going to see a 3-0 today. If we see a final with a 4-0, that'll be absolutely phenomenal. That'll be hilarious. But
What would be even more hilarious if it was if the bracket reset also ended up in a also ended up being a 4-0. That would hurt. Playing 8 games and not winning a single one in the final.
yeah, that would be painful, dude. I can't imagine the amount of the embarrassment that would come from losing 4-0 twice in a row. Like, yikes, that would be a big yikes, to be honest. Okay, we're starting to get into the higher points. Oh, Tim crashes again. True
Tim
Zero
crashes
gains
again
the
on
win.
29. What a shame.
Damn. True Zero is not even needing to continue this gameplay after Tim crashes due to him being a few fruit ahead of him for the majority of the game. True Zero's strategy is coming out here, and we can see that it's quite quite a good strategy. He's playing quite consistently today, playing quite safe. But Tim was ahead by one, I think. No, he wasn't. He was He was behind, he won one, and now he's behind by one again. He has to win the next two in a row, or else he's out for good, because this is the elimination bracket. So this could be very, very interesting. Come down to the last match. Are they ready to begin the
Okay, right.
Fourth round, sorry.
Why is one of the dots disappeared?
Interesting.
Why does that happen? Hold on, give me a second.
Okie dokie, that's fine by me, man. All right, so as I've said, 2-1 Toby in Toby's favor. He should. I think he's gonna win this one. To be honest, we're pausing. Yeah, yeah. I got you, man. I'll stall the stream for long enough. You guys just hang tight. The next match will start in a few seconds, maybe a few minutes, but this shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's just an issue with the scoring system at the moment, but should be fine. Should be able to get back into it as soon as possible. Both of our contestants ready, so even the second we fix this issue, it'll be straight into the games.
Okay, that was a bit weird, but it seems to be fixed. Right.
Right.
3,
Easy.
2, 1, go.
And the round begins. Tim's starting slightly earlier, but it doesn't really make a difference.
Tim's using a 15 FPS stream, which is why it looks a bit laggy.
Oh, okay. Toby's was freezing a bit for a second there, which was kind of interesting. Tim is using 15 FPS at a 480p resolution. That feels bad, man. That feels real bad. But they're both just racking up points now. Toby pretty much tied with Tim at the moment. A little bit ahead.
Tim,
possibly.
if he wants to win, has to win 2 points in a row. Which
Yeah,
I'm
2
sure
points
is a bit of a stressful situation to be in.
Exactly, especially when you're not in the main bracket, you're in the elimination bracket. If you lose this one, you're straight away, you're just out. You're out of the competition. The elimination bracket, it's good because you get a second chance on your on any match you lose. You get a second chance to get back in through the elimination bracket. But then again, it also is harder to get the win the finals through elimination bracket, and it's pretty tough when you get there because it's a lot more tense than being in the first bracket.
They're both currently going for quite an aggressive strategy.
Very true. They're both grabbing the fruit as fast as they can, pretty much even. Toby pulling ahead as usual by a bit. Seems that Tim's aggressive strategy doesn't pay off as well as Toby playing defensive for the majority of the time.
And I don't really see why you'd want to use an aggressive strategy for so long, because our tournament doesn't count the time. It just counts points.
So you could play for as long as you wanted, as long as you could get the most points, which we see. Tim's using the strategy that Toby was using before.
Tim's now using a better strategy.
Like I said, with the strategy he was using before, he's blocking himself. Oh no! Toby was playing too close to his tail.
Died on 46 points, but will Tim
catch up to 46? He's on 44 currently. He needs another 2 fruit to win. He's going back in. And he's won it. He wins it by 1 point.
He's won it by 1 point. Congratulations.
Oh, it's 2-2. It's going to come down to a very clutch, very tense last round here. It's going to be very close. High point games here, getting to mid 40s to early 50s now. Finals, I have a feeling, are going to be at least 60 round points. What's pretty obvious, Alexander?
Don't worry, I was just talking to them.
Oh, okay. I've got them muted, so I don't know what they're saying. I thought you were smack talking my Captain Obvious. Just
anyway,
we're getting more points.
This game is the decider point, the game point for these two people. Whoever wins this one will continue on. Whoever loses will go home.
We'll be going home. Toby said he was going to pay off Tim with $10 for the Discord Nitro.
So who will win? Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. They both started at almost exactly the same time. Toby's RNG seems to be a bit better at the start of this game, getting the fruit really close to each other rather than far away like Tim's was.
And
I
also in the
guess
center, it's a lot hard. It's a bit hard to get through on the edge because you've got that risk of crashing
dying,
into the
yeah.
wall.
I have a feeling that we're not going to be seeing any low point games from these guys because the stakes are high right now, and we haven't seen them really choke in the early game.
Yeah,
Mostly just the late
the
game,
lowest score we've seen is like 27 or something like that, which is actually
which was like my best. So don't bully, don't bully me, chat. Like we've said, just gathering up fruit. Nothing really interesting happening. It's pretty standard Snake gameplay, honestly. At this point, it's when we see later game where it's more tense. See their strategies if they're playing more defensively, aggressively, playing around the edges, playing in the center, bundling themselves up. We see Tim doing that now. He's bundling himself up in the center. Not really useful before like 35 to 40 points, to be honest. Like they're not really big now. Obviously, at mid 20s, you start to get a bit longer, but you don't really need to start using that strategy until maybe like mid 30s. They both seem to be using that strategy now, though.
yeah,
It's
very similar strategies
very
from both
defensive,
players.
but like we've said, it's not about time anyway. So they could do this from the start if they really wanted to. It's just about pressuring your opponent to by getting a higher score earlier, so they
Ooh,
have to
a little bit of a more risky
up.
move from Tim there.
Yep. Tim's pulled ahead on fruit at the moment, actually, which is I think this is the first round we've seen him actually pull ahead this game, but this round, I think. But
Yeah, and
Toby blocking himself out.
he's not using a bad strategy either. If he just keeps
Yeah,
being
this is a pretty
consistent
good
and
strategy.
yeah,
This is a good strategy coming out from Tim. Could Tim pull this off? Toby has been ahead this whole time, both in the matches and out of them. He's been a point ahead this whole time, but he just lost that last game. If he doesn't win this one, he's going home, and it'll be quite soul crushing for him because we all know how much he loves Snake. You know, I'm just making stuff up at this point, but it seems that Tim blocking himself out almost. Toby's playing defensively. Tim was trying to grab that fruit, but he almost kills himself there. Toby grabbing the fruit, he's gonna loop back around the other way, so he's not getting his tail in his way. Oh, it's getting actually pretty dangerous now. We're moving on to early to mid 50s. Toby's actually pulled ahead on points slightly. They're actually matching again pretty much, but we'll see where this goes. Toby's strategy looking a little bit better than Tim's. Tim blocking himself out, almost dying there. That could have been really dangerous. And Tim dies. Toby wins the round, and he will be moving on to the loser bracket finals, playing against the loser of the next match.
good game. It's a close game, 54
Very
to
close.
57.
Very tense, very close. I'm getting hyped.
Toby takes the fifth point and continues on. Tim, unfortunately, knocked out. He was so close, but
I know.
Tim
He almost
is
pulled
going
off that
home,
comeback.
and True Zero is moving on.
Hell yeah. Shall we jump into general and ask them how they felt about that game? I feel that like we should. Let me just leave the GG. I like that. Good sportsmanship. NRG. All right then. Whatever, buddy. Let's leave this video call and jump into general chat and see how they feel
Yeah,
about
let's
that.
see.
Don't talk to me and my
Hey,
family ever again.
you're allowed to talk to me now.
Oh,
That was a
How do you
close game.
feel about that?
It was.
How do you guys?
that was a hard
Such a
GG.
close game.
I was playing pretty aggressive at some points, and I almost killed myself quite a few times.
That was
Yeah.
very close. There were many times where you both almost died and almost blocked yourselves out, but it was really close.
Yeah.
Like that was
Yes.
probably one of the best games we've seen in the tournament so far, 100%. The 2-3 win too, like that was.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
clutch.
Yeah, I totally did that on
Went to
purpose
the
to make it
full
more
5
suspenseful.
games.
Yeah, you did it for the content,
Yeah, I did it for the content, obviously.
of course. Man, well, Toby, you're going to be moving on to the next round, the lower bracket
Sweet.
semi-finals, and you're going to be playing against the loser of the Invisible Reality versus Slasher 7878 match. When does that match begin, Alexander? Quarter past?
Let me check.
I think it begins quarter past.
Yep, the semi-final. No, the semi-final. The second semi-final begins at 1:20.
1:20.
What's
Okay,
the
then.
time?
1:05.
It's 5 past.
Yeah.
I'll
15 minutes.
He just want to eat.
I'll ping Ben real quick.
Yeah,
Slasher
just let them know.
7878. Your match starts at 1:20. All right, good job, guys. I'm gonna go get a quick drink. and
Yeah.
I'm gonna
we
go as
should
well.
be
I'm hungry.
legit. Hey, it's not even just me that's saying Alexander sounds like Optimus Prime.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
it
what
is
that- it's been
very
happening quite-
glitchy, your
It's been
voice.
happening
Yeah,
throughout
is
the
my
whole
mic
time.
is my mic not working properly?
I don't even know.
It sounds
I'm,
like
It's
an
just not
internet
working.
problem.
I'm gonna
through the
BRB.
stream. Like I can hear him fine with.
Sounds like an
Discord.
internet problem.
That's weird.
He's playing OSU.
What a lad. I should play OSU with him.
Let me just do it.
Play some Freedom Dive.
Oh, that's
That
tough.
was close.
Test.
I'm so
1,
mad.
2, 3, 4,
So
5.
mad.
I had a few on the last game. I had a few like really close
Test
calls.
1,
I
2,
was in a
3,
position where I was
4,
squaring, like going around in a square at like
Yeah, I did that
57,
too.
and I almost
you-
hit my tail. I was like one pixel.
If you watch back the stream, you'll see me doing basically the exact same thing.
Yeah, I managed to like just sneak past it and get
See,
a
but
coil going.
When I go in, there's like a square on the outside. I go on the second in layer, so if I accidentally block myself off, I can go around the actual outside.
Yeah, the only problem with that is like if you're too long, then sometimes you can just cancel yourself out entirely and you won't be able to move.
Yeah.
I try to like coil up left, go down right, or switch around like that. But I keep doing
You guys are
Alright.
talking strategies, and I just really don't understand.
Coil is
Snake
like
game.
Look
going
it off the floor.
up left,
it off the
then up
floor.
right, and then up left and up right. So you're like coiling up and bunching
Let-
yourself together.
Lick it off the floor. Lick it off the floor.
Lemonade!
What is he doing?
Lick it off the floor.
What is he dropped?
Lemonade on the floor. I'm telling him to lick it off.
I'm gonna go get some drink. Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
gonna go drink as well. I'll be right back, man.
Did you lick it off the floor?
No, I didn't.
That's disappointing.
But I have lemonade now. Time to drink.
Oh,
Very cool.
Right, so we can
Oh,
take
that's
a quick.
quality
So we can
slurping.
take a look at the bracket now.
Yeah, good idea,
That's-
Alexander. I still need
that's
to clear my
rough.
desk. BRB.
It's rough.
So looking at the bracket, as you can see, the tall wall was sadly eliminated in that round,
Yeah.
and 2-0 has moved on to the lower bracket final, a best of 7 match. We don't know who we'll be up against yet. That'll be decided by the semi-final, which is next up at 1:20.
Hell yeah, 13 minutes left.
It'll
guys.
either be Invisible Reality or Slasher 7878.
Find out next time in Dragon Ball Z.
No, it's all happening today.
Look, Bella,
Got some chocolate juice, please.
as
Find out
much-
today.
As much as I want you to win, I feel like Slasher's going to win this.
I feel like Ben might actually win this. to be
I feel like
honest.
Slasher's got this in the bag.
I think Bella can pull through.
I don't think he's got it in the bag, but I feel like this is going to be very close.
Oh yeah, it's going to be close, but I feel
I
like
think-
Ben's got it.
It's going to be a 4-2 or a 4-3 win, 100%.
Oh
And
yeah.
they're going to be big point games, very long as well.
4-2, 4-3 for like the grand final.
What?
Because it's best of 5 right now, not best of 7.
No, it's best of 7 for the finals.
Oh, well, for these ones.
The very next game is still a semi-final, so it's best of 5. But then every
Yeah,
match from
also.
then on out is a best of 7.
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about Ben and Bella's game.
No, that's best of 5.
Yeah.
Hello, VV.
I think Bella. can
Welcome to
pull
the
through on
stream.
this.
Welcome to the tournament. Our next game is starting in 10 minutes.
All right, I'm going to tap
Slasher
out watch the stream.
7878 is
Yeah,
he's,
good.
Slasher 7878 is still playing Osu, yeah. Which
I
Tim
haven't-
called OSU, Uncultured Swine.
He's AFK, according to.
I
Discord.
either have to.
No, it's
like,
his idol. He's not AFK, he's idol.
Oh, he's
I
idle,
have
yeah.
to go against this guy, and then if I lose, I'm going against Toby.
Yeah,
But
and then if you lose
I
again, then
win,
you're
I'm
gone.
either going against Toby or I'm going against the same person again. Is that right?
No,
Yeah,
if you
that's
win, you're
right.
playing against Slasher 7878 again. Because if you lose, you go into the elimination bracket, and if you lose in the elimination bracket, then you just lose the tournament.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, but
Toby's
I
already...
could just be playing against the
I
same
have to
person
win both my
twice.
games. in
No,
order
no,
to-
no. Yeah, both times. Yeah, if Ben wins and then Toby loses to you, then you're playing against Ben for the final,
Yeah, yeah.
which
Oh,
I
right.
doubt. Which I doubt will happen. Just saying. No response from Isabella this time. Before she was like full flaming me in chat. She's like,
That's
"Don't
salty.
insult
It's
me."
rude.
Commentators are allowed to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's totally not like
it's-
illegal for commentators to be biased to
Yeah.
which one they think.
It's
is gonna
not
win.
bias. It's an analysis of the gameplay.
It isn't though. It's
Calling
heavily
Isabella.
biased.
Calling Isabella. What was it? Consistently mediocre is not biased.
I mean,
I mean,
It's not.
What's
It's
happening?
not.
considering you don't know the full facts. It is
just getting roasted.
apparently, when I was like to your sister that her games are mediocre as an analysis, it's biased. It's an analysis. Saying that you're
You're an
consistent.
analysis.
Saying
Oof, roasted.
Fuck. That's my line. Saying that you're consistently mediocre is an analysis, it's not biased. Just like I said that Toby was probably going to win, and he did.
That's still
That's not biased.
rude.
That's an analysis.
Oh,
of
88
this
subs,
gameplay.
Jet.
What the fuck, really?
Oofed.
Hey, thanks for the sub.
Who was it?
Not sure. Could have been Vivi. Could have been Lockie.
Might
I'm
have
not
been
sure.
Lachlan.
Yeah, but thanks for the sub, whoever it was. Really appreciate that. 100 subs, cardboard play button. Oh,
Oh, that's kind of sad.
You need to do
That's
like
not
one of
sad.
those.
That
You
is
need to do
very
It's
like
not
one
sad, it's great.
It's
No,
sad.
Jay, you need to do like one of those like videos where you like time lapse you making it, and you got some of those like music in the background.
Well, the typical
So like
royal-
DIY, like making
royalty-
like forging a
royalty
sword or
free.
something.
royalty free music.
Yeah. Kevin McClellan.
I might actually do
Just
that.
get the Wii music in the background.
What, some Nightcore?
Oh yeah, no guys, did you hear? The Nintendo Wii shop is shutting down.
What?
Because
Oh, for the Wii.
yeah, for the
Okay.
Wii because it's
I
really
couldn't
old.
care less. It's like it's more
But
than
it's-
10 years old.
Yeah, but it's like the original song, no. Oh, so now only
Wait,
its memory should only live on
oh
YouTube.
fuck! It's actually really old. It's older than that, I'm pretty sure, isn't it? Didn't the Wii come out like 2007 or something?
Yeah, it's the same year as like the
Oh my-
PS3.
Yeah.
The Wii is literally
Same
just
time
a-
as the first iPhone.
2006.
Yeah,
It's
2006.
it's 13 years old. It doesn't surprise me it's not supported anymore.
And
but,
Alexander still has one.
Yeah.
I have one
Uh,
with GameCube compatibility.
Ooh.
GameCube
Professionalism.
compatible. Oh yeah, same. No, I got a white one, a mini
Test
one,
banana leveled
GameCube
up.
You've got a Wii Mini?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
That's a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a budget console.
why?
Released.
It's a small
Oh.
red Wii and grey.
Yeah, and it's a budget console, and it doesn't have things like networking and stuff.
And I have a
It's
GameCube.
actually pretty much impossible to hack, I'm pretty sure. Because, like, there's
Shit.
no SD card slot. The most you have is a USB port. There's, yeah, there's no internet stuff on it, so... Yeah.
Well,
I legit only got out of bed at like 12:30, so like I had 15 minutes to practice for that game.
yeah, I got out of bed like 11:30, and then I ate some instant ramen and jumped onto call with Alexander.
I haven't done like 2-minute noodles or instant ramen in ages.
I got up at like 8:30.
Wow, congratulations! You're not in a game yet, so this isn't classified as bias, okay?
Jackie in chat. I get up at 6:30 every day.
Ben still isn't
Yeah,
responding.
I'm
He's
gonna
got
correct
5
the
minutes
call.
till
I'm
his
sorry,
game.
Jackie, that was mean.
He's
Good on
got
you.
5 minutes till his game.
I usually have to get up at like 6:30 for school.
It
then
says
I
he's
have like
playing
an hour
Ursa.
bus trip and then.
I know.
like-
Yeah, he's still
Yes.
playing. And he's still idle, is he? Yeah, OC's saying okay, but Discord's saying idle. I don't know what's happening. I can't message him in OC because we're not friends in that, but
Wow, rude.
I didn't even know he played it up until now. I was the only weeb here.
Yeah, you weeb, you listen to Nightcore, I bet. But nah, next game starts 5 minutes. Ben is not responding, which is fun. He's
Yeah,
here.
what happens if you made like a night core of a night core? So it's like you stack the speeds and like the high pitch, and eventually you get like something that sounds like it was made by the Chipmunks on crack.
Or you could not do that, you know. That'll be good as well. But yeah,
What's in your drink, Alexander?
hey, he's online. He's online.
it's
he's
different
online.
to mine.
He's online. He's
I'm gonna
online.
guess.
Cool.
He's online.
This snake tournament has been great for the growth of your channel, hasn't it, Chat?
I know it legitimately has. Pretty
Why?
good.
Why do people watch this?
I started this week on 84 subs and I'm at 89 after like 4 hours of streaming. Who would have guessed? Like Alexander said, making content gets you subscribers. Who would have
Who would have
guessed?
thought?
Who would have
Hasn't
thought?
uploaded in a month and a bit live streams. Wow, I have subs now.
It's your boy.
Hey, what's going on? man?
Hooray! We've got everyone here for the next match.
You
So it
excited?
starts in 5 minutes, so yeah, we can wait here for a bit.
Oh, okay.
I saw you practicing
way,
with that
if-
OC.
If I suddenly mute my mic out of nowhere, it's because Mum has caught me.
That's fine.
I'm using the ribbon bot.
Oh wait,
It's Nightcore All Star.
wait, did you just put? Oh, fuck off.
What the fuck was that?
Nightcore All Star.
Mine's that bot is just
It
constantly
exists.
muted for me.
Yeah, it feels
I
bad.
can't believe it actually exists.
Alright, so we're in the voice chat, right? Oh, not yet. We should jump into the
Yeah.
chat in the few minutes because the game's
Yes,
not-
Chief.
Let's jump in. Let's jump in
That's
now.
how the mafia works.
Alexander, call us up. Nice. All right, cool. And then I have to join this call. Okay, we should be pretty close to being ready now. I'm muting my mic on the second account. All right. Looks like we're prepared. Get the overlay up, and game should be starting in another 2-3 minutes.
Yep.
Perfectly on schedule too. Very nice. We'll interview
Make it as big as
7878
possible
after.
without going off the edges of the screen.
Alrighty. You've also got me right clicked. I think. I don't know. I actually don't know. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, perfect. All right. Set up the overlay and boom, we're into the next game in next minute. Oh, who the frick just heckin' started just then? Okay, that much is that
just
just must be a practice round, yeah. Because Ben was practicing playing Osu instead of Snake to practice for Snake tournament. Feels bad, man. But Ben is a god at Snake. Like honestly, all his Osu playing, all his Nightcore listening has meant that he's a top Snake player. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but yeah, he's been practicing just playing Osu. That's why we couldn't get a hold of him for a while. But luckily he's here now, and the next game will be starting in the next minute. Scheduled for the next minute, and we should be on schedule. So next game starting. Just got to get the overlay done, and then we'll be mint. Please wait. Okay, I will please wait. Hey, that's a transition. Back to the voice chat. I'm just watching this on my own stream, so I don't actually know what it looks like until it appears for you guys in stream. But alas, we will see. Who exited the Snake game? Ow, I just nuzzled my mic. I just went to my mic and just went nuzzles you uwu. Rip. Okay, they're both in.
Right.
Nice.
So, we can start. In
Nice.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, they both started pretty much the same time. I feel like this game is going to be pretty one-sided, unless Ben chokes, which Ben's got a really high score that he can reach, but he typically isn't as consistent as Bella, who has a consistently, like I've said, 5 or 6 times mediocre gameplay, but it's consistent, which could definitely beat Ben if he's not careful. Even though
Yep.
he
So
has
the
a
scores are pretty
high
much
score.
even, and they're taking a quite
Very cool. Wait, which one's Ben? Wait, okay, that one's Ben. Yep, the middle one. Cool. Alrighty. Yeah, both just playing pretty aggressive, pretty fast. Fruit is appearing on the edges for both of them a lot, not really in the middle. Isabella is playing needlessly defensively in such the early in the early game here, like extremely defensively. Ben is pulling ahead
Ben
on
is
points.
pulling ahead by quite a few
Very
points, but
far. Ooh, that was a very clutch play that he just did just then. He almost bumped into himself, but that was very risky, but it paid off. He's very
yeah.
far ahead at the moment. This is the biggest gap we've seen in points for the whole tournament, pretty much. Ben is mid-30s. Bella is almost 30. She's hit 30 now, I'm pretty sure. It's just really small text, so I can't really see it very well, but she's hit 30. But Ben is already moving on to the 40s just about. He's 2 points off 40. Bella's on 31 here. Um, I think Ben is playing very aggressively compared to Bella. Bella's calling herself up in the corner quite a lot here, whereas Ben is playing straight for the fruit. He's gone straight for it, and it seems to be working quite well. Like when we saw the strategy used by Tim and Toby, they had to start playing defensively because they were almost dying at this point. But Ben seems to have the strategy down pat. He's almost 10 points ahead again. He is. Oh, and
But
he
he's
crashes.
died.
He crashes. Playing aggressively
Let's
may
see.
not have
Will
been a good
Isabella
choice.
match 48 points?
She needs
get
to
the
achieve
win?
another 7 points without dying to beat him. All she needs to do now is just play safe, and she should have this one in the bag. It should be a pretty free win as long as she does not choke as much as Ben did. She's 2 points away. Only 2 points left. She should have this in the bag. No way does she lose this here. Yeah, she needs one more point, and she's taken this first match home. That was unnecessary. I don't know what she's doing here. She just needs to go for that fruit. Yeah, she's won. She takes that.
She
She
gets
takes that
that
home.
point and gets the win.
She takes that home to a place where I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Take me home, country roads. Very cool. Ben brings up the stream, so he's got stream section right there.
Streamception.
He's watching the stream while we're streaming his screen on the stream. But oh no, he's doing it again. What has he done? Yeah, you can die so he can be in the next round. That was actually some pretty good high point gameplay from Isabella that I was not expecting. She can just die. Like just die. Thank you. Lol. Alright. We can move into the
Right,
second point.
so we can move on to the next match in this best of 5 very soon. 3,
Yes,
2, 1, go.
They haven't even hit play again. Yikes. Alright, moving back into the match. That was quite a good high scoring
A high
match.
scoring match, that one.
Yeah.
Invisible Reality's rather slow strategy certainly paid off for her.
It did. Ben playing more aggressively there, but Invisible Reality just playing safe, even needlessly safe. At some points, it was needlessly safe to be playing that defensively. Toby in chat says that was not expecting. Did I say that? I bet that was not what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting Isabella to win, to be honest. I thought that Ben was going to win that for sure, but it seems that her slow and steady paid off. She was like the tortoise, and he was like the hare. The tortoise fucking took a nap and just passed out. I don't even know.
I don't know what you're on about. Isabella
Oh,
dies
Isabella
at 21 points.
That means Ben instantly
Ben takes
gets
this win.
That's one for one here. There's another 5 rounds, and we'll see who will win. If Ben actually dies, there we go.
Ben takes the death, so he can move on.
So we can move on to the next point. All right, that's 1-all, everybody. That's 1-all. All right, we've got everyone prepared for the next round. I think we can just go straight into
3,
it.
2, 1, go.
Alrighty. They're both moving in. Ben starting off a bit later this time again. Whoa, what the hell? But yeah, both of them playing obviously aggressive in the early game. I wouldn't be surprised if Bella just pulls out a strategy where she just starts coiling when she's got like 2 fruit for no reason, because that's how defensive she was playing playing the first round. Last round, playing more aggressive clearly didn't pay off. Ben taking a point quite early in the game, but seems like Bella is the one who's playing inconsistently this time, getting high scores sometimes, but playing inconsistently, which was quite the opposite of what I expected to happen, to be honest. Ben playing very aggressively, even when his tail's in front of him, he quickly moves himself so he doesn't bump into it, which is quite dangerous, but it seems to be paying off because he gets really far ahead in the early game. He's 8 points ahead of Invisible Reality, almost 10 now. Pretty much averaging just 8 or 9 points ahead against Invisible Reality. So he should be pretty safe for the early game, but it's pretty much if he crashes before Isabella, if she just keeps playing safe, she wins the game 100%. She takes that. But if she crashes, she immediately loses because Ben is so far ahead, which is a good strategy for Ben. If he was a couple points ahead, that'll be fine. But he's really, really far ahead, so that could be really dangerous for him. In all honesty, because if he crashes, then Bella just needs to play safe for like 5-10 years.
Yeah, Isabella taking a safe strategy would definitely be a great bet. for here.
Exactly. But that's only if Ben crashes. If Ben just keeps going, she's gonna fall behind. That gives her a bigger chance at choking. To be honest, Ben's hitting almost 50 points, and she's just at the 30 mark. Like, this is a huge gap in points. This is the biggest gap I've ever seen in points in this snake tournament. 100%. This is like humongous. That's like a 20-point gap. Yeah, 20-point gap. That's a huge gap. Ben is just taking the cake on this one. He's gonna. I think he's gonna
Oh,
hit a high
has he
score for
blocked
this
himself
tournament.
in? No, he's
Yes, he
blocked
has!
himself in.
He's
Can-
blocked himself in.
Can Isabella get 55 points to take the win? We shall see.
Well, she needs a decent amount. She needs another 17 points to catch up. 16 now. So she's gonna have to play this very defensively. If she does, she should be able to take this easily. But Ben's aggressive strategy in the early game, I don't know if that's paying off. If Bella just keeps up with him late game and just manages to maintain her safeness. Again,
Accidentally boxing herself through in for a second, but it's fine.
Bella's screen is looking like
And
the
she
wrong
dies
color.
at 45
She dies
points.
at 45. Ben's
The
aggressive
point goes
strategy
to
pays
Ben.
off. It pays off. He was so far ahead that game that she had to play for so long just to get anywhere close, and she was still 10 points behind.
Right,
Toby in the chat says that's what Jackie said when she saw me replying to Lachlan, who says it's so huge. That's a bit of a yikes, guys. I don't know about that. That's some
Anyway,
awkward sexual tension.
So this is match point for Ben. Isabel has to win both games to take the win for this match. Okay,
Like I said,
starting
this
in
is going
3,
Pretty close to
2,
expected.
1, go.
And they're both beginning. Ben always springs into action a second later than Isabella does, probably due to latency. But it doesn't really make a difference because he just gets that fruit so fast. He's getting there as fast as possible. He's taking the quickest routes, no matter how much danger it puts him in. If you watch his gameplay, he's almost always going directly for the fruit from the position of the last one. The second that fruit appears and the second he reacts to it, he's going there, just like in a snap. So that's why he's getting the point lead. He's already 5 points ahead, like at this point, which is quite a large gap, especially when you're just in the mid tens of score, mid teens, you know? The fact that he's almost 10 points ahead now, like he just racks up that fruit like so fast compared to Isabella. She plays defensively while he's playing aggressively. And as we saw in the last round, in the first round, we saw that Isabella's defensive strategy worked because she just needed to maintain the fruit. But when he's so far ahead, like 20 points he was ahead last round, it took her so long to catch up and she just choked because it was probably a lot of tension there because It's hard to be that far behind and try and make your way up without dying when you know that if you die within the next 20 points, you lose the point. Honestly, at
Again,
this
there's a
point,
big gap forming.
yeah, at this point, it looks like that Ben's going to take this home. To be honest, he's almost boxing himself in every single time, but he's managing to pull it out like just at the last second. That didn't sound right, but you guys know what I meant. That wasn't an innuendo for anything. Okay, I don't want to hear chat say anything about that. Ben boxes himself in at 42 points. What
Ben
happened?
boxed himself in at 42 points. Can Isabella get up to 43 points to take this win?
She
To
needs
keep
another
herself
15.
alive.
Similar gap to last time, but damn, that was so unfortunate on Ben's behalf. He just probably didn't plan it out very well just then. But he was looking pretty promising until that point. Isabella just playing safe. She needs another 10 points to win here. I think that she should be able to have this point in the bag. Ben might be a bit scared because they're going to go into the last round if she wins this one. Still going pretty slow to the fruit, which doesn't really matter. Probably a better strategy at this point rather than rushing towards it now that the competition's already out, so she has she doesn't need to worry about him gathering more points while she's just trying to play defensively. She only needs another 3 points to win, and it looks like she should be able to have this quite easily. She's coiling herself up so she can make it to the next fruit. She needs another 2 points. She should have this in the bag. I doubt that there will be any loss here. She just needs to play this safe. She doesn't need to go in for that fruit yet. Just move around. She has this in the bag. Okay, she's hit 43 points. She wins this point.
Invisible
semi-final.
Reality gets the point.
Semi-final will be moving on to the final point of this round, the best of 5.
The
She can
next point
suicide now.
will be game point.
Exactly. And then the loser will be facing off against Toby in the loser bracket to find out who will be in the finals in the next game. Isabella, you can die now, peasant. Tell her that she can just die.
She wants to keep playing.
Well, let's watch some masterful snake gameplay. Okay, she just died.
Taking in
We tell her to die, then she's like, "No, I don't want to die." We tell her that she can keep playing. She immediately just kills herself and then complains. I like that. That's a good meme.
wonderful. Anyway,
Final round.
right, final round. Decider who'll go down to the lower bracket and fight against 2-0 and who won't. We can start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Begin! Alright, yeah, again, Ben springing into action late. Not surprising. It's happened before. Every other time, you know. But will we see the massive point gap, or will Ben choose a different strategy and try not to just die? Will he play this more defensive, or is he going to keep using his extremely aggressive strategy to try and win? We'll find out. Ah, fuck, that's my elbow. Whoops. Again, playing quite aggressive in the early game, getting the fruit way before Isabella is right now. But as we've seen, even if he's ahead, this match can go either way. It can go either way. So I wouldn't be surprised if either of these people can make it into the finals right now. Ben almost boxed himself in that corner over there. That could have been quite dangerous, quite spooky, you know. But, you know, guess we'll see. Oh, he's boxed. Oh, no!
He dies at 25 points. Can Isabella get those extra points?
That must have been so heartbreaking for Ben.
Chokes right at the end. Will
Damn.
Isabella take the point? She only needs 2 more fruit.
2 points. Yeah, that's free. She can just crash into that wall and get the fruit. Yeah. But damn, that's really.
Oh, what a
upsetting.
shame. Invisible Reality gets the
Takes
point.
it. Her defensive strategy paid off. Her consistent mediocre gameplay managed to beat the inconsistent high scoring / low score chokes on Slasher 7878. So Slasher 7878 isn't out of the tournament yet, however. He will be moving into the loser bracket to face off against Toby in this next round. Is that correct, Alexander? Is that correct, Alexander? Slasher 7878 will be facing off against Toby in the next game, correct?
Yes,
2-0.
that'll be correct.
Very cool. So he's not out of the tournament yet. No need to start panicking yet. Start panicking when you're like on 2-0 against True Zero. Then start panicking. Should be fine for now though. He's still got a chance to make it back into the game. And the surprising win from Invisible Reality. Can she actually win this tournament? She is the underdog. She's the underdog in this game. She could win. Now we're just watching her gameplay. Slasher loves being choked, says Lachlan in my chat. Very good. Toby says, "Is that correct, Alexander?" And then just responds with silence. I love it. I love that. So shall we chuck up the bracket now, Alexander?
Yes. Let's go
Yes.
to the bracket.
Let's go to the bracket. Invisible Reality, winner of the semi-final.
So our semi-finals are complete.
Very cool. So, like we said, next game is Slasher 7878 versus True Zero. That's gonna be a tense game. Isabella is safe for the moment, which is quite
Scheduled for
Interesting.
2 o'clock. Isabella gets her place in the final.
scheduled for 2 o'clock. That's a big gap. That's 25 minutes. Let's take a look at this bracket and
Yeah,
we'll
I
ask Ben.
could change that.
We'll ask Ben and Isabella how they think they did last game after we check out the bracket right now. Let me get the bracket up on my screen. Wait, I can just zoom in. Let's see. Okay, so as we see, semifinals and the loser bracket semifinals are complete. Invisible Reality taking home 3-2 against Slasher 7878, which was quite a surprise. Honestly, she is definitely the underdog in this tournament. Makes this a little bit more tense for the leaders who we thought were going to definitely take the Discord Nitro home. She's a threat now because they're both in the loser bracket and one of them's getting chopped while she's safe for the finals.
Yeah, we've got 2 great players in the loser bracket final, which is coming up next. It'll be a tense match.
Definitely.
Definitely high scoring. It'll be great.
It's gonna, and this is a best of 7 too. So the requirements to win are even harsher. So we could see 3-4s. I wonder if there'll be more than a win gap. Yeah, I mean we could move it up, or we could do.
No,
Faster game.
according to my sister, they're saying they want a break. So I think
Alright,
we'll just
fair enough.
take a break,
Yep.
until the scheduled time for the match.
Take a break until 10-2 maybe,
Yeah, 10-2.
or maybe 5-2.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might just stay here. Might just chuck us in general. I'll talk to
Okay.
Slasher 7878 and True Zero. Let's do that, shall we? Alrighty, what's going on, boys? Hello, Slasher 7878. Have you got your mic muted? He might have his mic muted.
Yeah, there might actually just be no one here because they're all taking a break.
Oh, yeah, true.
Do you want me
Could
just
be a
to
possibility.
set a break timer?
I don't know. Up to you, man. Don't want to lose all my precious views. Actually, it's all right. Everyone needs to take a break. I'm sure the viewers can understand that. Might take a quick little break. Everyone's not here, so might as well. Set up a break timer if you must, Alexander. If not, I will just stall for 20 minutes. Well, 15 minutes. And then we will be back at 2 o'clock. Hey, Toby's here. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, just went to it.
How are you feeling about your next game versus Slasher 7878?
I'm feeling alright. I was watching his gameplay. He plays very aggressive as you're talking about.
He plays very aggressive. He racks
think-
up those points.
Yeah, I think if I play very defensive like Bella, but just do it a bit faster, then I should be alright.
Yeah, as long as you don't choke while playing defensive like
Yeah.
Bella did, just don't let yourself fall too far behind because that's where you're gonna get screwed. Man.
I don't really mind playing catch up, to be honest. Like that's not really hard for me to do, but I think I'm just gonna stick to playing very defensive and see if I can rely on him choking up a bit.
All right, and
Because
if
he did certainly choke up in the last 2 matches,
yeah,
unfortunately.
definitely. Yeah, that was a surprise.
And if I do make it
honestly.
the finals up against Bella, it's just a game of who can last the longest because we both play defensive.
I feel like. Do you think that you will win against Bella? Is a real
I
question.
feel confident against it. I do score higher than her consistently, but it is dependent on like who chokes first and if mistakes are being made in the game.
You've got to remember though as well. If you make it to the finals, right, and Bella loses, since she hasn't been in the losers bracket yet, she will be given an extra chance to beat you after you win the first match of the finals.
Yeah.
See, but if she beats you in the first round, then you instantly lose because you're coming out of the loser bracket, you know?
Yeah.
But
I
I
think I
guess
can
we'll
still
just.
pull it off, but
You reckon you can pull it off? I want to see an 8-0 victory. Toby,
8-0.
8-0. You gotta 8-0 that shit right there, okay? Do you think you can pull that
It
off?
beats no, yeah, it would be 8-0, no man. Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Maybe?
My gameplay heavily relies on them choking and playing too aggressive, and that's why I feel pretty good about next match. However,
Yeah, against Isabella.
even though Ben plays aggressive, he is very good at recoveries, and when he does look like
is.
he's about to box himself in, he does have a escape route.
Except for the times where he choked, those were the only times he didn't have the escape route, which is what
Yeah,
screwed him.
his second match when he lost, I honestly, from my end, it looked like it could have just been a bit of lag or input delay, to be honest.
I
Like
don't
he
know,
had
to be
that
honest.
sorted out. Like he just had to dip in and dip out. There was plenty of room.
Yeah,
It's
true.
just he went over too far and then he boxed himself in entirely.
Yeah, I get what you mean. But we'll see. And against Isabella, like you said, she's got much more of a defensive play style compared to Slasher.
I
So,
don't plan on playing offensive and like
at
really.
all?
Yeah, I don't plan on doing that because I will probably choke hard if I do.
Yeah, is
So
that
it's
what
defensive.
you think lost you the match in the first place, getting into the loser bracket?
Honestly, to be fair, when I was playing in the first match, I was kind of laughing the whole time because you guys are bad at streaming.
Hey, we're not bad at how is this
Nah,
bad?
you're
at
not
streaming?
bad.
How am I
No,
bad at
it's-
streaming? How?
Yeah, it's because when I heard that like I think it was in the second match when I heard that you had the either the bracket or something up the whole time so no one can actually see the gameplay, I was laughing really hard.
yeah, that was pretty.
No one
funny.
could hear me. I was just fucking losing it. And that threw me off pretty hard.
That wasn't my fault. Okay, that was Alexander's fault. Alexander's in control. Alexander's in control of the stream. I'm just casting. Well, beside Alexander.
Yeah, but he's doing well. He's doing well. We can't blame him.
He is. He's doing well. His transitions are good. You know, he's in control of the stream. He knows what he's doing.
This
I
isn't
mean,
like CS:GO tournaments where they have like those fucking fancy fucking smoke machines out front and a huge crowd and like a stadium and shit. No.
yeah, well, we're not in a stadium, okay?
Imagine if it was like fucking 50, like 1,000 people just in a huge boxing ring stadium, or watching people play like Google Snake.
Yeah, we should rent a stadium next time, so 5 people can come.
A stadium of 5 people.
Yeah, exactly. You know it, man.
We should live stream it though, and how we should just play like a huge game of like tag or something across the stadiums. We can all like jump over the chairs and shit.
Yo, what the fuck? That would be cool.
Do like a parkour tournament.
Yeah, because they've got those professional tag leagues, don't they?
Official announcement: the next tournament.
No, next
No,
tournament.
no,
needs to be
I'm
the
not-
Super Bowl.
Next tournament's motherfucking Tetris.
Fuck's sake.
I'm really reluctant to organising another tournament.
Don't
Do it next summer. Do it next summer.
Don't do as many transitions.
Yeah.
No, it's not transition. Do it next summer or winter holidays. Actually,
We
no, we
should-
want winter holidays. 'Cause we've got such hands on actually.
We should just do it live. We should have just the game screen, and then the rest of it can be us holding up like paper signs instead of actual transitions.
Have like one of those like hot women in bikinis, and like you see those racetracks with like a sign saying round 2, and she like goes from the screen like, waving around.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Or we could do transitions like just tabbing out from the game screen and just tabbing onto like a VLC that's open and hitting play.
Unregistered hypercam too.
Just really terrible. Like
No,
I thought-
next tournament we should invest in the capture card and
Why?
and have it be a LAN tournament where you actually have to be
Ooh.
in this place.
that would be cool, actually.
That would be
Just
cool.
buy a
but
few capture cards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not like
except-
they're expensive.
Except, give me a second. Let me just PCK's gear.
Yeah, I know that
Yes.
capture cards are expensive.
Let's see how cheap the cheapest
3DS capture card is like $500.
Yeah, but it's not a 3DS capture card.
I know, but like,
cheapest
play
capture
Pokemon.
card. Cheapest capture card is $130.
So
It- it-
so $260, and we have enough capture cards for a tournament.
yeah, it displays in like 140p.
No, it's 1080, but I don't think it's 60. It might be just 30, which could be AIDS. Oh, I've got a better idea actually.
What?
We should buy a Threadripper and then just put 2 people gaming on the same CPU.
Yeah, wait. So how much is the story?
And also stream on the same CPU as well.
Yeah,
Thread-
exactly.
Ripper.
Threadripper is like 1.8K.
We'll
want
want to make sure it's a good Threadripper, like the one with 32 cores or whatever.
Yeah, that's I think 1.8. It might be more. It might be like 2.3 actually. Let's find
Because
out.
we don't want a bad 16 core Threadripper
Yeah, disgusting. 16 core CPU.
or 12 core.
I'm using a 2.
According to
I'm using a
AMD's
2
website,
core at the moment.
Out.
Oh my god. NZXT have made a magnetic headset mount in the shape of a PUBG pan.
what?
What?
Yeah, the best Threadripper is 1.4 actually. That's not that
Huh.
I found one on PC. The one on PCK scale, which was on the AMD website they linked to, is like 2.6.
Yeah, that's BS. Oh wait, that's no, yeah, because the 2950X is 1400 AU.
What about the 2990
Oh,
or
the
whatever?
2990.
Yeah, the
2990
2990 WX is one I'm looking at. That's
I-
2.6.
I don't think it'll be 2.6.
No,
Okay, no,
it-
yeah, it's definitely 2.6.
that's rounding
Yeah.
down as well. It's actually
No,
like 2.7.
no, we need to wait until 3rd gen Threadripper. With the 64 core 7nm processor.
No, we should get the 24 core because it's normally 1999 and at the moment it's 1949.
So much discount. Save $50 on a $2,000 CPU.
Apparently, I have
Yeah,
$400
exactly.
in there. I'll pay for like a fifth of it.
Yeah, feels bad, man. Well, next game is in another 13 minutes. We'll get the people start preparing for it in another.
Like,
Yeah.
7 or 8 minutes.
If we want to, we can take a short 5-minute break on the stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can put a 5-minute break screen on if you want.
If we want, we can just chat for a while though. If you guys want.
Yeah, we could just chat. I don't mind.
Yeah,
Hello,
let's just
I'm gonna
chat
be
for a while.
practicing.
too.
Hey,
I
Ben's
returned.
here. Ben's here. Let's talk to him. How do you think you went that game?
I fucking choked.
I know. It was so sad to see, dude.
Dude, I was doing so well. I'm like, just die already.
I know you were like 20 points ahead. That was the biggest point lead we saw in the tournament.
Dude,
so
I
far.
just kept going for the points. Like, I'm like, yeah, I got a bunch of points. I'm gonna go be alright.
Mm.
And it just plays really slow. And like,
You're like, I'm like 50 million points ahead. You'll never catch me.
yeah, but here's the thing. Like, when I'm like, oh, one sec, my mum's about to beat me.
I was about to beat you. Very, very cool. Sounds good to me.
Thank you, Kanye. Very cool.
Very nice, Obama.
Get down, Mr. President.
She's about to beat me.
Very nice.
Fuck.
We're capturing child abuse on stream.
Ooh, I'm getting a bit of FPS drops. What the fuck?
FPS.
Alright,
drops.
I think
No,
we're
it's
in
like
the
light
Right,
mode.
so
I think it's just temporary.
whoever wins the final will determine if Toby wins. It'll be a match between Invisible Reality and True Zero, and if Ben wins, it'll be a rematch of the semi-finals.
And then if Ben wins that, then it's another rematch because Bella hasn't won the bracket.
Ben, do you have like any input lag when you're playing?
I don't think so.
Okay,
But
because like
my frames like to drop out of nowhere.
yeah,
A way you can
I
help
saw a
fix
few
that
points
is
in there where it
setting
looks
your
like that was happening.
try setting your
Yeah.
Discord screen share resolution and frame rate lower.
I didn't even have to do that. Mine works fine for some reason.
Yeah, but
Yeah, mine works fine. It's because like when I have the stream open, it does a big down. So I'm just gonna close
Yeah.
the stream.
Yeah,
Tim
just
has
close
the
the
same
stream
thing.
and
I don't
it'll-
have the stream open. I don't think it's a good idea.
yeah,
it is.
it uses too much power having the stream open.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
now my frames are beautiful as soon as I close the stream.
Yeah, that makes that would make sense.
Yo.
You just
That was what
joined.
was bothering Tim.
My sister just joined.
Ew! Wait, you won.
Wow.
Congratulations, congratulations, Isabella. How do you feel after that last game?
God damn it, Jet.
Um,
Real smooth.
I feel
Recovery 100.
personally attacked by your
Commentary? Is that what you're,
I
is that what you're trying to
speak.
say?
You'll
Is
get
that what
to
you're
that
trying to
now.
say, you dummy?
You get there one day, Bella.
Okay,
don't worry.
no. I'm talking to you not as a commentator now. I'm talking.
Ah! Why did we just both yell?
I almost dropped a glass off my desk. Whoops.
Turns
I
out
ran-
Jet got beat as well.
I
Yeah, I
ran.
ran into my tail. We screamed
Oh,
for
no.
very different reasons. You had probably a better.
Dropping glass that's gonna shatter on the floor, crashing
I
into
r-
your tail in Google.
Does this mean that I'm okay?
Shut up, you.
Does this mean that I'm in the top 2?
Yeah, you're in the final.
Well,
Yes,
I'm-
you're in
I'm
the
You're in the
final.
finals. If you
I'm
win your
sorry.
next, if you win your next match, then you win the whole tournament, Bella.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And here you were insulting me the entire time.
I
That's
love
pretty
that.
neat.
That's cool.
That's pretty nifty.
Yeah, but if Toby wins his match against Ben, or if Ben wins his match against Toby, they have to beat you twice before they win the tournament.
Yeah, could have been a lower
Jesus,
bracket.
that sounds like some really like unneeded stuff. Why are we beating women?
Oh.
I
Yay!
mean,
Hello.
I'm like the only female in the tournament, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Why are we all beating on one woman?
Yeah, what is this discrimination?
Is this actually a tournament? Or we just...
It's
But you gotta
secretly just a
remember-
huge like criminal organization that's like violence against women.
That sounds like the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
No, it's great, Jet. It's
You
great.
would,
No, it's not.
you would make.
I mean, with Jeff running it, I wouldn't be surprised.
You would make a criminal organization to beat on women.
Me?
You would be
Like Ben.
surprised, Jet.
It's like the KKK, but
Yeah,
for-
but this is like the
for
KKK.
women. They,
Oh,
they
you know.
pull you
Oh my
out of your
God.
house. They pull
I'll be
you
right
out
back.
of your house.
I'm just gonna go
and-
outside for a hot second. I'll be like 5 minutes, and then we
Okay.
can start.
It's gonna get some meditation going.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go do some squats
I mean, the
outside. I'll be
match,
back.
the
Alright,
match
ciao,
doesn't
ciao.
even start until 2, so
He's
it's
warming
like
up.
9 minutes. So
I should probably go check on the pasta.
Yeah. Anyway,
Pasta.
this women KKK, they come out your house instead of putting like a flaming cross like the KKK do. They put like a flaming they put the symbol for like male and they put that on fire.
No, but it's a little female on fire, right? Because they're burning.
No, because the KKK is like a Christian group, so they don't hate the cross. They just put the burning cross because it's like a symbol of we are Christian people who want to kill because we're racist.
We are Christian, yes we can. We are Jewish Americans.
That doesn't even make sense.
I know.
Are you brain dead, buddy?
Yes.
This is getting so much. It's getting so offensive. Jesus.
no, tone it down a bit. Like, I don't want to get banned on Twitch.
Yeah.
I haven't said. To be fair, I haven't said anything like mean or racist. Like it's just been like.
Well,
Yeah, but
I-
you don't have to say it.
cut to him trash talking Bella earlier.
That's not racist.
Still mean.
Well, it's mean, but it's not racist. It's not sexist either. I bully everyone
79,
equally.
nice.
I bully everyone
I think
equally.
of getting that consistency up to like 70 now, which is pretty nice.
Nice. I'm gonna play around. Snack game, and not on my laptop because my laptop sucks dick.
I've kind of like revised my strategy up a bit. Now just coiling up, left, going down, right, and just going back and forth over and over. It's slow, but it is extremely safe.
Yeah,
And the only reason I died.
doing a
just because I
safe
was playing a
strat
bit
is
risky.
really important in this tournament. Because, like, it doesn't care, this scoring system doesn't care based on how many points you get.
Yeah, honestly, it's probably gonna be the strategy I'm gonna be seeing. I'm using against Ben. If you're looking in the stream, I'll probably be just going up left, going down right, and on like coiling the whole time, just repeating. that
Damn,
over
that's
and
pretty
over.
safe strategy.
Yeah, and I'm always gonna be keeping like one edge away from the wall, obviously, as backup. But
Nice.
I think I was probably to like the first 30 or 40. I played pretty aggressive, getting the fruits.
Yeah,
Because
like,
I feel
you don't
very
need-
comfortable doing that.
You don't need to play defensive.
You don't, yeah, it's like really easy to do that. You don't really need to worry about that early on. Bella does, and I guess you can, but like it's higher chance to mess yourself up. But it's when I get to like 40, even going to 50 sometimes, I start to play very defensive. Like I start off my games by using square, just going around in circles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a pretty good strategy.
And yeah, you just always line yourself up with the line that the fruit's on. Always keeping a gap away from the wall so you can cut back if need to, like I just did in this practice game.
Yeah. I'm gonna play some Atari. We should do Atari Breakout for the next one.
Oh, I still want to do the Space Cadet pinball.
I don't know what that is.
It's the Windows pinball thing that was like on Windows XP.
Oh.
I was playing it a
Oh.
while ago. It's like the shit. This is my
Yeah,
childhood.
I know that, dude. I know that.
Yeah,
But then
I'm
we
up to,
gotta
like,
get-
50 now.
We gotta probably like emulate Windows XP.
No, I have it on
Yeah, you
on
have
my
it.
school laptop.
You have it.
Is there a way I can just send it to you guys?
I mean,
Maybe.
it
should
would
be work.
probably just be easier to do a virtual machine.
Well,
Yeah, but
I'm
then
just
you have to
thinking that
find a
might cause
Windows
lag for some
XP
people.
license.
Yeah, and I'm also
Yeah.
thinking that might cause some like frame issues for some people,
You'll
like
be
trying
fine.
to emulate Windows.
Don't you worry about it. We'll figure it out.
Everyone gets like 2 FPS. Meanwhile, I've got like 60 because I've actually got the actual game.
Atari
what-
Breakout is so good.
What you do is you find a copy of Windows XP and you just copy the game from it.
But Jet, if we're doing like a Atari Breakout, we should make it so like it's also partly a race to like kind of get people going. So like if you complete 5 rounds before the other person or something, then you auto win.
Yeah. That's true.
But if both of you die beforehand, whoever has the most score wins.
No, we should make it whoever can who I don't know what I'm saying actually.
You'll get that one day.
Just ignore me for a second.
Anyway, it's just a few minutes until the next match starts, so let's jump back into our call.
Yeah, we gotta wait for oh
Sure.
yeah, true.
3-0.
All right, I'm gonna call you. All right, cool. So next round is starting in 4 minutes. We gotta wait for Ben. Probably gotta ping him or something. He's outside at the moment anyway.
Yeah.
He's doing some squats to prepare for this match. This match means everything to him, more important than anything else in his life. I don't blame him. This is such a big moment for humankind. You thought landing on the moon was important. This is more fake than landing on the moon. This is more important than the moon landing. And you guys are seeing it here first. Elon Musk landing on Mars, nothing on this snake tournament. Okay? I love Elon Musk. He's a legend. Yeah, I know. What's your point? What's your point, Alexander? Oh, you're not talking to me. Okay, never mind.
Why didn't you join the call?
What's going on? I'm so confused, guys. Oh, you're talking to me. Oh, I'm fucking dumb.
No, I wasn't talking to you earlier, but you need to join the call.
Yeah, I know. I am. All right, cool. Toby, you gotta put that image up when the gameplay starts. Boop. Alexander, you fuck. Alexander, you fuck. What are you doing? What are you doing, Alexander? You disgrace. Alexander, you're a disgrace to mankind. I don't know. I just heard your mum say Alexander. I'm like, Alexander, you're a disgrace to mankind. That sigh, though. I love it. Good shit. Good shit. Mission accomplished. I'm actually so good at Breakout. I'll beat anyone at this game. Ooh, that's a satisfying bounce. It makes such cool sounds. It's like boop, 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 boop. Sounds like Kahoot. Oh, hell yeah. Ooh. Ah! Okay. We should probably get. Wait, is Ben on there?
Ben still hasn't arrived yet. He's not in the call because like automatically disconnected because he didn't answer.
Why are we watching that scene from Spider-Man? Spider-Man 3. Where he's fucking dancing. Have you got the part where he's using finger guns? Oh, good shit. Do 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 boop 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 boop. That's a Kahoot song, guys. I love that song. Ben's just gone AWOL, so gotta get him back. He's wait, what's going on?
He asked if you should have made the Kahoot music, the Wang music.
Oh no, I would get literally like just. I'd probably. You reckon it would get
Yeah.
copyright striked or just monetized?
I don't know. It's hard to tell with YouTube these days.
Yeah, well, some music labels won't. What the fuck? I didn't try and emergency call. Whoops. Some music labels won't strike your videos. They'll just monetize them, and then others will just like take them down, which is kind of sad. But you know, whatever. Oh my god, where is Ben at? Come on, Ben. Come on, man.
He's here now.
Oh, good. Oh, he is nice. Very very lit. Very cool. All right. Is this the final lower bracket finals?
Lower bracket final, which means it's a best of 7.
Best of 7, guys. First to 4 wins. All right. Put that on the screen. Put that. Yikes. Stream if you're wondering what is drawing.
Don't ask. Don't ask.
He's drawn male genitalia. This is so fucking dumb, jeez. Come on, Ben. He's still going. The dedication. The dedication on this lad is astounding. He has more dedication than I do for anything just to draw this. Ah, get me back on my live stream page. He's still.
It's just
Oh my god. Our tournament's being overrun. Roar XD. Very cool. What is Toby doing? Kappa. Very cool. And Ben even signed it. What the hell? Come on, Ben! This is funny as fuck. Don't you love flipping your computer mouse upside down then tickling it? You tickle the sensor and it moves the mouse.
right. We can start the first best of 7.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's start the first best of 7, the lower bracket final. 3, 2, 1, go.
Gracias. Oh, damn. They're beginning. So I'm pretty sure that's Toby on this screen, correct? Yeah, that's Toby. Toby's the screen
Yeah.
with the hotbar on it. Okay, so Toby is pretty much matching him on points.
Jet, mute your other channel. Mute your.
Oh fuck! Whoops. Okay. Toby is pretty much matching him on points at this point. Toby's actually pulling ahead slightly. Never mind. They're pretty much at a match here. Benny's kind of playing more defensively earlier. Honestly, it looked like he was before. Like he wasn't going directly for the fruit. He's kind of like playing around it, I guess, which is interesting. Not expected for Ben, but he's pulling ahead on points just as he did in the earlier matches. Now he's 5 points ahead at the moment. I don't think there's going to be much of a gap compared to the difference between Isabella and him, but it could happen. Okay, I'll speak like this. Toby boxing himself out now, leaving the fruit in the corner, whereas Ben is still pulling ahead on points. He's 10 points ahead at the moment, 9 points now.
Ben
But
seems to be taking a bit of a riskier strategy at this point.
he was playing defensive earlier, but it seems the more fruit he's getting, the more dangerously he's playing. Which I don't know if that's a very good strategy, but I guess we'll see what it comes down to in the end. Both of them.
He's certainly pulling ahead in points though, 45 to 34.
Yeah, definitely. It's about 10 points, 11 points ahead at this point. Getting a bigger gap when the fruit spawns right next to him. Oh, he choked.
And he's died at 50 points. Can Toby
That's-
can Toby get his 50 points to win this point?
That's the problem with playing so aggressively. It's like the split decisions like that where he should have backed off and played defensively. He just went straight for it. Toby still needs to get another 11 points, but he should be able to do it quite easily. All he's doing right now is playing really slowly, really defensively, but that might just grant him the win at this point.
Yeah, only time will tell whether or not Toby gets the point.
He's catching up. He's still playing defensively, not going straight for that fruit. Playing around the edges just so he's got a clean-ish board from his tail. He doesn't need to play so aggressive. He's wounding himself up over here in that corner just so he's got a cleaner board. As I've said before, it looks like he should be able to have this as long as he doesn't choke or have like a screen freeze. He should be pretty fine. He's catching up. Only 5 points left. He needs 6 to win. So I guess we'll see what will happen in the long run. Ben probably worried. He's like, oh shit, freaking heck, I'm gonna lose this point. But yeah,
It
looks
is a
like
best of 7 though, so
yeah, exactly.
you've got to get 4 points to win.
These points don't matter as much as the points did before because you need more to win. So you can afford to play a little bit more aggressive because it's not as much of a risk. But then again, this is the elimination. Toby has just overcome his points right here. So Toby's won. He can suicide whenever he wants. Doesn't really matter anymore.
Yep, Toby gets the point.
His strategy seemed to pay off really well this time. He can yep, there we go. He's committed suicide on the wall. His snake is dead. And
Right.
then moving on to the second round.
So we can get into the second round of this best of 7 in 3, 2, 1, go.
They're both off at the same time. Little bit of delay there on both of them.
That's expected. Screen share always
yeah.
has a bit of delay.
Exactly. Discord delay, it's not a big thing. But Ben is tearing through this fruit while Toby is playing defensive in the early game. It doesn't really make much sense to me, but Ben is absolutely tearing through the fruit right now. Toby's struggling to keep up already. Toby's playing more aggressive to compensate for this so he can grab as much fruit as Ben is grabbing, but we'll see who wins. Ben's probably going to get a point lead again. Toby just opting for the safe strategy. As he said pre-game, he said that all he was going to do to try to win this is just play defensively, Alexander, don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do. But yeah, I moved away from the mic a little bit. So yeah, that makes sense. But as we see, the points are even at the moment. Both of them at 26. Slash about to get 27. He's playing a bit more defensively this game, actually. Seems like he's adapting his strategy just so he doesn't have as much of a risk when he's going for the fruit, which is actually meaning that Toby is pulling ahead slightly, which is the first we've seen. I don't think anyone in these semi-finals/finals has actually pulled ahead of Slasher in these games. But their strategies are. Toby is going for a defensive strategy where he's doing a box around. Ben was going for a coil up strategy, as we see right now. Toby going through the middle of his board, just resetting by going as a box. Probably going to go around the edges again, while Slasher is just using a coil. Oh, and he messes up. He messes up. I don't even see what points he got just then, but yikes. Oh wait, I can watch on the screen. I can watch on the stream just to see the original the delay because it's got a delay. That's fine. But Toby's just got to keep playing until we know what score he got. Honestly. Which I think Toby was ahead of him, was he not? I might stand corrected, but I think Toby's probably won by this point. Yeah, Toby's won. Slasher ending on a score of 34.
Toby's won, only a score of 34 for Slasher.
And Toby's
Okay,
sitting at
Toby takes the
51.
second point.
Slasher might be panicking right now. Like, he's 2-0 at the moment. Could we see a 4-0 win? Pretty tense matches, honestly, at the moment. The hype is getting stronger and stronger as we're going further and further.
Yeah,
these remember, these are the bracket finals, the loser bracket finals. So the next match is the finals of this tournament for the grand prize of a month or two of Discord Nitro. So the stakes are getting higher.
Right,
Definitely.
so Toby in a 2-point lead so far. But we shall see how this game goes.
I think my screen share froze.
Starting again in 3,
Oh,
2, 1, go.
Alrighty. Toby's off. Ben a little bit far behind, just with the delay on his end, most likely. But the strategies Ben has adapted his strategy this match. Last match he focused on the same strategy of just going straight for the fruit, but this time he dies on 5
He
points.
dies on 5 points.
5 points. That's gonna be heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking.
A complete choke, meaning that Toby gets a 3rd point in this best of 7.
I don't know what happened there. Maybe lag, maybe delay, maybe just a choke. That was kind of heartbreaking. Ben, you should probably turn off your rainbow snake so you don't have as much of a lag. Yeah.
Such a
But
shame,
anyway.
but so this is so.
What?
They're talking about rainbow snakes.
Oh, the rainbow snake just lags the hell out of the.
Yeah.
game.
Anyway, so on match point for True Zero, if Slasher 7878 loses this match, he'll be going home.
Can True Zero 4-0?
Anyway.
that actually.
Anyway, Slasher 7878 has to win 4 games in a row to fight back, but we shall see.
Damn,
3, 2, 1, go.
Begin, and they're off. The amount of pressure that could be on Slasher right now is insane because if he loses this, he's just out of the tournament, and if he wins this, he needs to win another 3 in a row just to be able to beat Toby and go into the finals. So anything could happen at this rate, though. We could see Slasher pull a hat out of a bat. Wait, that's not what it is. It's pull a rabbit out of a hat. Pull a rabbit out of a hat.
Pull a hat out of the bag.
Shut up. Pull this win out of the bag. And maybe get into the finals. Toby's playing with a weird strategy. He's doing like diagonal shit. What the heck? Did you see? Are you seeing this? He's doing like
Yeah,
look at
diagonal
me.
strategies are weird, but
I'm a staircase snake. That's the first time we've seen that in this tournament. But Ben, like we said, he has to pull the rabbit out of the hat or pull the win out of the bag or else he loses this tournament. Both of them pretty much matching their points now.
yeah, it's a fairly even score so
I
far.
think Toby was using that diagonal strategy just for style points, to be honest, just to style on him a little bit, you know. But I guess we'll see. We love the sound of Alexander eating food as well.
They can't hear it on stream.
Oh, they can't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just talking to myself. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about then. But Alexander's
No, they could hear me then, but they couldn't hear me eating.
Oh, yeah, he keeps muting his mic when he's eating.
Because I've pushed the talk setup.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. So you're not hearing the delicious sounds of Alexander eating his food, but who cares? Whatever, it doesn't matter. We have a fast game on our hands. Toby's actually racking up points. Slasher playing defensively now. It's kind of weird. He goes on and off defensive to offensive, which isn't good late game. Toby playing really offensive this game. Toby probably just trying to secure the win here. Slasher again coiling himself up, where Toby's just gone for the fruit after coiling instantly. This could be
This will certainly be a high-scoring game, this one.
definitely. This is gonna go either way, though. Definitely. They're both really good players. The thing is, it's at some point one of them has to lose and the other has to pick up the win, which is where the chokes happen because they're both competent. They're both good at this game. And Slasher crashes. He crashes.
Slasher crashes at 41, meaning that Toby wins the lower bracket final.
Toby wins. Wow, that was much more of a stomp than I thought. I thought
A
this was going to be a
complete
4-3.
sweep by Toby.
Damn. Toby's using his diagonal style points, but wow, I can't believe that Slasher lost. Like, honestly, I thought that was going to be 4-3 or 4-2. 4-0, I was not expecting that in the slightest. To be honest.
4-0 is certainly an impressive win.
That is
That means Toby advances on to the finals.
That is the only one-sided game that we've seen since round 2. The semi-finals had no one-sided games, and neither did that final, obviously. So that's the first one-sided game that we've seen so far. Which, wow, that was interesting. Shall we check if Ben's in general chat and ask him what happened?
Sure.
Yep. All right, let's jump into general chat. Talk to Toby. If Ben jumps in, we'll see how that.
A lot coiled down. Coiled both.
Yo, what's up?
Full sweep, boys.
Yeah, 4-0.
I know,
The
such
true
a
zero.
such
True zero
a
with the
unexpected,
4-0.
such a decisive
Excuse
victory
me.
from Toby.
Yeah, wow. I was
I
really
really
surprised
revised
by
my
that.
strategy there. Just coil up left, then when you get long enough, coil down both.
Oh yeah, true. I saw Slasher. He was playing really aggressive at the start, but then he started playing defensive, and I feel like the defensive strategy, even though it should be better, it was working worse for him, which was kind of sad.
He seems to be more of the offensive type, and when that wasn't working for him because I was playing super defensive and doing really well at it, I guess he tried to play defensive, but it just wasn't his strong suit.
Damn, I was really surprised. I thought that you were both it was gonna be a close game, 4-3. That was a GG though, 100%.
I want to do some meme round where we only go diagonal like the zigzags.
A meme round. I mean, we
Yeah.
could do that after the final match.
Or we could do it like pre-final match. Me and Bella just face off, but we're only allowed to do the diagonal squigglies.
I mean, yeah.
That will go terribly.
Yeah,
Wow.
getting corner pieces and that is just impossible.
My ears. What's the schedule looking like, Alexander? Is it 2:30 next match? Dang.
Let's do that meme strat then.
Do
We got
diag-
Yeah.
We'll do a practice round just using diagonal squigglies. So this is not
diagonal
the final.
meme strat.
This is not the final.
This is
Oh.
like honorable mentions in a video. It's like
So
nominees.
what's the final? Is there one match left or two? What's
Two.
happening?
It depends. If Toby beats you next match, then you have to play another one. If you beat him, then that's the final match.
It's gonna be like a game of just defensive plays.
So I get
entirely.
like 2 rounds.
Yeah, you get two
two games.
chances
You get 2 chances
because you've been in the upper bracket the entire time.
because you haven't gone into the loser bracket, surprisingly.
Wow.
Hey!
The
You
So
can't just say
mean.
surprisingly. That's clearly biased.
It
odds
really
were
is.
no, the odds were really against you. You're the underdog. I'm surprised that you did like
The
as
odds were
well as you
never in
did.
her favor. She's Katniss Everdeen.
Exactly.
I
you're
don't think-
Katniss.
I don't think either of us predicted this would happen in the bracket. Both.
This is really like attacking
That
guys.
sounds-
What do you mean?
When you say like you don't expect it, it sounds like very like
Is it because
condescending.
Yeah, it's
Condescending.
like-
sarcastic. Like, oh, I didn't expect this.
I
Well, we
didn't
didn't
mean
expect
to be
Toby.
We legitimately
sarcastic,
didn't.
but
Alexander
it's
and I-
legitimately
Hello.
unexpected.
She didn't.
being nice about it.
Stop being
None of the
idiots.
strengths of strategies are working well.
All right, shall we do a meme round then?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Complete memes.
It's
And we
okay,
have
I'll
to play
put my
Rainbow
pasta
Snake.
aside.
Play Rainbow Snake to represent memes.
There's a slight problem that I don't have the stream set up in a way where I can do that.
Just have it say me versus Bella. Just have it say that, but it's just gonna be meme straight, so it won't actually count. Yes.
You can just do the template that you're using for the final round.
Final and it'll be confusing.
You
Just-
fool!
Copy the image, go and like paint on that, and do like a scribble over final, and use that. Or just
Move this match a little bit further ahead.
okay.
So
In that
instead of
case,
starting
we'll
at
just practice.
2:45, we can start at 2:30 instead, which is in 10 minutes.
Yeah, you guys can start. I'm probably just gonna be practicing the entire time, just really working on that.
We're
square strat.
losing viewers. No.
What? Right before the
This-
final as well?
Why
Fuck
are we
this
losing
game.
views? It's
Yeah,
so
shouldn't you be gaining stuff before the
I
final?
know. Everyone's
What a
just
scam.
leaving before the final. There were
Jet,
7 people
use-
before,
use it-
and now there's
using your-
3.
Using your main account, make some announcements in
make
the
some
Discord
announcements.
server saying, "Oh, the
I'll
final's
put it
about
in
to
the
happen. Watch it."
Advertise it on Faulty Tasks as well.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Get some people flowing in, hopefully.
Oh, wait, I
advertise on the everywhere. We get like a billboard up at like on the
We'll do like
highway.
a subscribe to PewDiePie billboard.
Alright, yeah, let's
Mr.
go.
Beast.
Let's advertise these finals. Let me get the link first.
And
Put 'em in,
then
and
like
then
by the
I'll
time the
check 'em
billboard's
over.
up, it's like 7 months old.
Frick.
Did you just fucking swear?
I said frick!
You fucking swore, mate.
I ain't fucking swear, you dumb
You
cunt.
fucking did, you fucking cunt.
Oh, jeez. Alright, finals start in 10 minutes! The grand finale.
Grand finale? Don't we have like 2 finales if I stuff it up?
Yeah. Well, just shut. Did you post it?
No, I'm
It's like
posting it now.
it might be the grand finale, but we're not sure how bad
Everyone
I
is
am.
literally leaving.
That's really sad.
I'll put it on Faulty Task and I'll put it on another server and hopefully not get banned for advertisement.
Do it.
I'm gonna get banned from Faulty Task. I'm like, yo, stop advertising this fucking snake drum. I'm like, but yeah, but it's important enough.
It means a lot to us.
It means a lot.
Well, went from 7 viewers to 2 when we announced the finals. were
Wow.
happening.
It's really sad.
People just don't want to watch the
I know, it's kind of sad. I'm gonna message all my friends and be like, watch my tournament. Thoughts?
It's the
There's a purple one over here if that'll do.
Alright, 8 minutes left, guys.
Horny and I'd be happy if y'all would watch me play it.
Alright, let's go, boys and girls and girl.
Win.
Alright, advertise the snake tournament. Go.
I'm too busy playing to advertise.
What?
I'm taking full credit if you get an extra subscriber during the finals, by the way.
No, you're not.
Full
no.
credit.
No, be gone. Be gone, bot. Yep.
Banana versus T Series.
Banana versus
Oh my god, we
T-
need a round where Alexander plays against Jet.
Yeah, I know. We actually do.
So we'll have the diagonal round, and then we'll have the round where you guys play against each other.
I mean, that'll
Okay.
probably be a pain.
Yeah. I think I've got some people in.
You don't need to set it up properly. I just want to see it happen.
Well, it's hard to make it happen with the way the overlay works.
We could do it, but after the final, it'll be happening.
Okay, Jackie's here. She just said Toby's laugh is hella cute. I don't like that. Finals are beginning in 6 minutes, 5 minutes almost.
What?
Are you spooked, peasant?
Spooky scary skeleton. Jackie's watching
I am ready
Booze once
to
as well.
fail.
The finals are beginning. I bet you I'm gonna get abused for advertising this 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the one advertising it in an observer, so they'll
It's alright.
probably
It's alright.
abuse me.
We'll all get it. We'll all get abused because I don't know why everyone left when we said the finals.
Finals
I mean, it
is
was a
starting,
pretty
yeah, man. Well,
6 watching
round.
now. 6 watching now.
Finals
Your
starting in
advertisement,
5
7
minutes.
watching now. Your advertisement worked. Courtney's here.
Dang, what's up, Courtney? Let's
what's up,
go.
boys?
Finals starting in 5 minutes.
What the hell? No, I'm not ready. Oh god.
Guys, poggers, the final starts in 5 minutes.
This is too much stress.
Pog champ, pog champ,
crap.
pog champ, pog champ. All right, how are you guys feeling? What's your strategy, Toby? What's your strategy, Isabella?
My strategy is to win.
Fair enough.
Your
It's
strategy
worked
is to
so
win.
far.
Can't argue with that.
Damn, that's a bit cocky. I feel like Toby's got
No,
this one.
I honestly, I'm not very confident. right now.
Toby 4-0'd. Toby 4-0'd
Yeah, I'm feel
Ben.
very confident in my strategy now. I'm
Oh no,
totally-
I'm not confident.
We're 8 people
Very
watching
close
now.
Honestly, I have no clue how I made it this far.
Yeah, neither, to be honest.
Hey,
Wow.
you're not allowed to say that.
Okay,
So mean.
You're the commentator.
we expected you to not make it this far, Alexander and I, but you're the underdog, and we believe in you that you can win this.
Right,
Even
call
though,
it a dog,
even,
that's me.
even, even though Toby 4-0'd Ben, who was like probably the best player.
Excuse me?
I
Have you not I'm the best
beat
player?
him, so like,
Yeah, but that was he just choked on a big dick, so that's why he died. Anyway, Alexander, shall we
Yep,
Toby's
let's
not a
jump
god.
back into our
False.
into our chat.
Oh, God.
false Alyssa? Yeah, let's jump into our private
Fine.
chat and make a group
Yep.
chat so we can start to get ready for this final match.
I should
Let's
eat
go.
my pasta before I begin.
Alrighty, let's go. Set up that group chat. Get ready for the screen share. We're gonna do this shit, 100%.
Okay, the group
Finals.
chat is set up. I'll start screen share.
Finals are beginning, boys. Alright, join call. Let's go. Alright, I gotta mute my mic again on this other call. Okay, cool, I'm done. Get your screen shares on, Toby and Isabella. The finals. Damn. This actually went really well according to plan, which is surprising. So let's go. Let's go, guys. Oh, they're screen sharing already. Shall we start this match a few minutes early? 3 minutes early?
No, we should wait. No, we should.
Yeah, the second you get the overlay on, we're kicking off the finals. Damn.
We'll just take a little bit to set up.
This has been such a good day, dude. The amount of the gameplay is just so much higher standard than yesterday, which obviously is because it's a higher bracket and we're in the semifinals and the finals, but the gameplay is just so juicy. You see, it's just tense. You feel the tenseness in your muscles. You're like, oh god, I think I'm gonna fucking die. I can't move. I'm quadriplegic. Wait, this is fucking offensive. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to anyone if they're quadriplegic watching this video, which is probably no one, but you know, she'll be right. All right, Alexander. We can get into the game. Nice, let's go. Game is
Okay,
started.
this is the grand final. If Invisible Reality wins this, that's the end. If True Zero wins the best of 7,
We're
then
moving on to a
then we're
final
on to a
final.
bracket reset. Let's see what happens.
Let's
Starting
go.
in 3, 2, 1,
One.
go.
And we kick off the finals. Let's go. Okay, both of them going straight for the fruit. Which one is which? Oh, okay, Toby's the one on that screen. Okay, Toby is playing straight for the fruit. Toby's playing quite fast. Isabella playing kind of safe, I guess. I'm not quite sure about that, but she's definitely playing a lot safer than Toby is. Toby's going straight for those fruit as fast as he can, while Isabella's like, fuck, it's too scary. Get the fruit away from me. And then while Toby's just cleaning up those fruit, which is giving him a big point advantage of about 8-ish, 7-8 at the moment, which, as we've seen before, point advantage does not really mean much in the late game, as we saw Ben get taken down with his 20-point lead. He had a 20-point lead before, and he still got taken down by Isabella, which was really surprising. He ended up like mid 50 points, and he got eliminated. So, as we've seen, point lead doesn't really matter when you're playing a game that isn't time-based, and rather is based off score, and you have unlimited time being able to being able to play for as long as you want to get the highest score. And taking a look at chat, Jackie is cheering on her man's Toby, and Jake is saying he's quadriplegic. Jake, you're not fucking quadriplegic, all right? Stop trolling me. We check back at the screen, and it seems that Toby's widened the gap. It seems, yeah, he's no,
Yeah, Toby's
he's made
definitely. It's about like a 8 point gap or so.
yeah, around 8 points. Everyone's cheering on Toby. This is kind of sad. No one.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It's a pity because Isabella, Invisible Reality, was the underdog here, and no one's cheering her on. Everyone's cheering on the guy who everyone thought would win, which is kind of sad because you'd think like, "Ooh, the underdog. We gotta get the underdog to win." It's like 8 Mile by Eminem, but not everyone's just like, "Fucking Toby's gonna win this easy money. He's got that month of Discord Nitro for free, you know." Both of them still haven't died. They're playing defensive, not as fast games as we saw before with Ben. Toby definitely widening the point gap again, 10 points ahead ish around now, and he's playing the coil strategy while Ballet's playing kind of like a
So
box
Jake
strategy.
in chat is cheering for Isabella.
Hey, Jake is cheering for Invisible. That's what I like to see. We got that one person cheering for the underdog. That person is just like, spicy. They can win it. Okay, but let's see how this actually goes because we got to remember for Toby to win, he needs to win these 4 games, and then there'll be a bracket reset, and he needs to win another 4 games in a row. Lachlan says, "I'm only cheering on Toby because I want his children." Fair enough. You do you, mate. I'm not going to kink shame you. Um, Toby is. Oh, Bella dies! Toby takes the first point. That's what I like to see. Toby with the aggressive strategy,
wins
taking more points early. Toby taking more points early leads him to winning the first point. Bella chokes a bit, even though she was playing defensive. Kind of upsetting for the underdog, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, but it's
Jack-
best of 7. There's plenty of more points. This would certainly go another way.
Exactly. One win.
Let's start
is
the
nothing.
next match. 3, 2, 1, go.
Whoa! Jackie says, Jackie says she's gonna have Toby's kids, and then Jake asks if he can film. I don't know about that one, Chief. We're a question. We're a question.
Why are you talking about
Channel.
chat and not like the gameplay?
Because the gameplay at this point, we already know the early game. It gets more interesting in the late game. Like, as we know, Toby's going to be more points ahead early. Toby's going to get the more points because he's playing more aggressive and he's going straight for the fruit. He's kind of adopting. The thing is, Toby beat Ben, right? And Ben was using a really aggressive strategy. But it seems that Toby has seen that Ben gets the point strategy and merged it with his own. Toby is going for a really aggressive strategy early game, so he gets that massive point lead, and then he changes it back to his own strategy, which is playing really defensive, so he can maintain that win. I think this is the best strategy we've seen in the Snake tournament so far, and it means that Toby's about 5 or 6 points ahead of Bella at any given time at the moment, and he's also going to play defensive late, which is going to maintain his win. Which I think is a phenomenal strategy at this point. We're definitely seeing the strategies evolve of these players as the tournament moves on. All right, as we've seen, Toby's playing more defensive now. He's gone from that aggressive strategy where he's just going straight for the fruit, no matter where it is, and now he's just playing around the edges, playing it very safe, playing with a similar playstyle to Isabella. But the difference is he's about 7 to 8 points ahead of Isabella, while also playing as defensive as she is now. Again, Toby just playing a strategy where he's just coiling up. Bella's playing more of a box strategy at the moment, but she's also like using the coil to be able to like get rid of the box, so she doesn't block herself up. I can't speak English. She doesn't block herself off. Toby, however, still maintaining a point lead against her, about 5 to 6 points, as we said, getting even further apart. Maybe he'll hit 10-point gap, but this is definitely going to be a long game. A long 4 to 8, not 4 to 8, long 7 to 14 games that we could be seeing right now. Toby seems like he might be able to take this home quite easily. I'm not sure though. Like I said, both playing defensive, so this could go either way. Bella using more of a coil strategy now. Both of them are coiling up a lot. They're both using like a box strategy mixed with a coil strategy. So boxing around the map, going in for the fruit, and then coiling back up so their body doesn't block them off from the outside, which I think is quite a good strategy for the late game. Toby kind of messing up a little bit there, kind of almost blocking himself off, but he looks fine. Bella's board looked a lot cleaner, but now it's looking pretty even again. I feel that you can really feel the tensity between them. They really don't want to lose. This is probably going to be the highest points scored in this match, like if you total them together, because we're already moving up to 100 points total.
I mean that's what you'd expect from a final. The
I know,
two best
Alexander.
players.
I know, but like I said, Isabella was the underdog, and it's just really interesting how this played out. Toby moving about 10 points ahead. Like I said, I think that gap was going to widen, and sure enough, it did. So Toby's got a bit of leeway where he could if he dies, he's got a leeway of about 10 points. So if Invisible is still alive when he's down, he could still take the win, which I think is good to have just as like a safety net. So when you lose, you don't instantly die. Like if Invisible or slash Bella loses now, Toby's already ahead on points, so he instantly gets the win. You can really hear those keys clicking in the background too. Just let you know how heart pumping, heart racing it is for these players right now.
Oh, and
she
Isabella
dies
again.
Toby
Isabella
takes
takes
another
the
point.
second point. Sorry, Toby takes the second point.
Toby takes another point. Damn. This might be looking like we're going on to the bracket reset finals. This is definitely gonna be an interesting gameplay. I'm gonna steal a chocolate. Give me a sec. All right, I have a chocolate bar here.
Right, and we can start off with the third match of this best of 7. 3, 2, 1, go.
Whoa! Jackie just said that Toby's gonna be a real dad soon. I don't like the sound of that. Is Toby a dad in 9 months or more than 9 months? Like, is it already happening or what the fuck?
It's real.
Why
What
am
the
I
hell,
giving this
Jack?
attention? Why am I giving this attention? Anyway, again, early game, pretty standard. Got my chocolate bar here. It's all fucking melted because it's warm in here. I don't even think it's a hot day today. Is it a hot day today?
It is a bit hot.
It's fucking melted. It's a Mars bar. Courtney, I think Jackie did tell us that she's pregnant. I mean, congratulations. Toby's not going to be there for a month if he wins because he's going to be spending that month using Discord Nitro. Toby, if Toby wins, he should save his month of Discord Nitro until Jackie's 8 months pregnant and then just fucking ignore her. And play
What the hell, Jack?
Okay, that's fucked up. I'm sorry. That's really messed up.
Can we
Again-
get this to be a bit more normal, chat?
Jeez, pour it in the freezer. Yikes. Why the fuck are we talking about one of the chat being pregnant? I don't want this. We're just trying to do
When it's not the case anyway.
a family-friendly tournament. Again, pretty basic strategies coming out here. They're using the same box out with the coil strategy just so they can play safe and also gain a lot of fruit. Is Toby pulling ahead again? Yeah, Toby's pulling ahead again by around 4 or 5 points.
It's a lot closer than previous games, though.
It is, but Toby's point gap started to gain traction in the later game where he got to about 10-point gap, and then Bella lost, and then he instantly got the win. Bella like tightly coiling herself here, while Toby's gone for like a big coil to take up like same fraction of the screen, but obviously it's a little more clear because it's not like a massively long coil in the middle of it, you know? His chocolate bar is literally melted. I'm fucking eating chocolate milk. Oh fuck.
Anyway, the scores are pretty even, 44
I don't
to
think that's how it
46.
works. I think that's how it works. Oh, it's actually 29 today. Wow. I'm putting a fan on. BRB. I said BRB, but I'm still in the same room, so it doesn't really matter.
Anyway, the point gap is growing a bit, but both still alive using very defensive strategy.
Yeah. Pretty much like Toby said, the game plan for these last games are just going to be really slow, thought out, I guess. Think of it like modern Tetris compared to classical Tetris. Modern Tetris is all about that speed, how many lines per minute you can get, whereas classical Tetris is more about like where can you fit these pieces at the right time. And we see this here. They're playing like if this was like Tetris. I don't know why I'm comparing this to Tetris. I just love Tetris. If this was Tetris, they'd both be like playing at like classical Tetris speed rather than modern Tetris, where it's more about fast paced rather than thought out decisions. And as we see, they're both having quite thought out decisions where
The point
Where-
gap is growing a bit. It's like a 7-point gap, 8-point gap.
yeah, it looks like Toby's going to pull ahead again, which is putting pressure on Isabella. Lachlan says in my chat, Alexander, it sounds like Hiroshima in the background of your mic.
It's what?
And invisible
And
reality
invisible
dies.
reality dies, which means the 3rd point goes to Toby.
Could we see a 4-0 for the final before the reset? It's looking pretty one-sided at the moment, but there could be a comeback here. Who knows? Honestly, only time will tell. After this match, we can talk to them about how they're going to change their strategy for the next one, and then we'll move on to the final. But that's only if Isabella can't win the next 4 in a row, which isn't looking very pretty.
Yeah. Anyway, we can get on. Isabella has to win 4 in a row to avoid the reset, but maybe it's entirely possible. Anyway, let's start.
It
3,
is.
2, 1, go.
And they begin. Again, going to be almost exactly the same strategy early. I mean, one of them might play a bit more defensive, which most likely will be Isabella, but, could go either way again. Toby usually getting the point lead, but he's a bit behind here at the moment by a couple points, by 4 points at the moment, which is interesting. Maybe we'll see a change of pace from this match, or is it just Isabella? But Isabella could be adopting a strategy that could be for the worse in the later game, which, could be interesting. But then again, we haven't seen either of them choke at the earlier points, so again, could go either way if one of them chokes. I don't think both of them will choke because it seems like they're playing well pretty consistently.
The point
Toby
is
playing
it's
around the
pretty much
edges.
neck and neck right
No,
now.
not really. Yeah, okay. Toby's regained the gap. He's actually going a little bit further ahead now, even though he was behind by about 4 points before, which is an interesting interesting thing. I didn't think that Toby would catch up and get further ahead, despite starting pretty far behind. Whoa! What the frick?
What's happened? What happened?
I'm just Krispy Kreme. If you guys live in Australia, Krispy Kremes are $1 for a dozen just today. You can get a dozen of original glazed Krispy Kremes.
Advertising, but hey, that actually sounds pretty.
You
nice.
can, original dozen, a full dozen of Krispy Kremes for $1, original glaze. What the frick? They're usually like $20 for a dozen. This is a hit bargain. Everyone, stop watching the stream and go back to Krispy Kremes.
You can
Okay,
get
keep
them
watching
later.
the streams while buying Krispy Kremes. Watch the stream.
Put it on your phone.
Exactly. That's pretty amazing. I should call my dad.
Lockie.
I'm kidding. Oh wait, Lockie's not there.
Lockie.
Whoa! What the?
What the?
Can we keep the chat PG?
Yeah, it's getting a bit weird.
Yeah, that's a bit of tension there. It's more tense than the actual game that's going on right now. Sam is it? Tell Sam to buy 70 dozens of Krispy Kremes. Okay, this is fucking escalating. Okay, let me just calm down. Let's calm down.
Calm
Okay,
down.
focus back on the snake game. Okay, Isabella using a box strategy with the coils. Toby using a coil strategy, as we see now. Both of them playing defensive. The point lead is going more and more in Toby's favor. He's actually gaining a lot more points. He's 8 points ahead, 9 points ahead, 10 points ahead, despite being 4 points ahead in the early game. This is quite an interesting strategy used from Toby. He seems like he was playing more defensively early, and now he's playing like defensively, but like kind of getting to that fruit at a really fast rate now, which is kind of the opposite strategy of what Isabella was doing, playing fast in the early game. But Toby has made up that ground since then and is pushing ahead with a much higher score, about a 10-point gap now. And this is kind of getting intense, dude. Like that increased. That gap started small, went down to 0, and then Toby just jumped ahead, which means that if Isabella loses now, she instantly gets out. And if Toby loses, and he has a 10-point leeway before Isabella can take this win. But again, could go either way. And if Toby wins this one, we'll be moving into the bracket reset for the final 4 rounds. But I'm not sure if Isabella can really pull off a 4-0 at the moment, because Toby's already 3 ahead and she's on 0. So this could definitely be shaping up to another match after this for the very last final, because Isabella never fell into the loser bracket. But it seems like Toby's been working hard. He's been practicing. He's been training up for this moment, and he's still about 10 points ahead at the moment. We're seeing the highest. I think this is the highest score combination we've seen so far in this tournament.
Yeah, 52 to 62.
52 to 62. That's 114. I think that's definitely the highest we've seen. The closest to that was Ben versus Bella, where Ben had like 60 points and Ben had 55 and Bella got like 60, I think. So that's the closest we've seen to that. And now we're just going further and further up. I wonder if we'll see a 100-point round this time. 100 points. I think
If we do, it's likely gonna be from Toby, but
I think
we never
Toby
know.
will pull this off. I think Toby can definitely pull this off. Toby changing his strategy, coiling at one side of the screen, moving to the other, and then coiling at the other side. He boxed himself in a little bit there. That was quite dangerous, quite aggressive, but he did get a decent amount of points for that. It seems the risk paid off. He is 15 points ahead of Bella at the moment. Isabella, Invisible Reality, is 15 points behind, closing the gap again at 13 now. But still, Toby's going to get these points. He is back to 15 points ahead. Can we get as much of a gap as we did when Ben was playing against Isabella? Only time will tell, really, here. And if he does, it seems like he'll be moving well beyond 100. This is a really tense game.
Isabel and Drusilla seem to be going for the same strat, just rotate 90 degrees.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, it's slightly different, but Toby's playing it a bit more aggressively, to be honest. Bella's keeping her tail out of the way and and making sure that she doesn't like bump into herself, where Toby's playing a lot more close to himself. He's coiling himself up in one side of the map now, which is quite a smart idea when the fruit was in between himself. He didn't want to box himself in there. He's playing quite close to his tail. Yeah, he needed to extend that again, or else he was gonna crash into himself. But it looks like he's fine at the moment. He's almost hitting 80 points now, while Isabella is sitting at 67. But she's closing the gap. It used to be a 15-point gap. Now it's getting closer to a 10-point gap at the moment. But again, both of them playing really defensive, so it could go either way. It's all about the RNG, where the fruit spawns, and the gap difference that either Toby or Isabella can get. And this is definitely probably going to be one of the longest rounds we're going to see, even if we move into the final. And Toby crashes on 83
got
points.
lagged and died, but then Isabella lagged as well, and Toby gets the point.
On 71, Toby on 83. That was such a high point, high intensity game that we just saw.
Right, Isabella. Sure, we can.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to check up on their strategy. I'm going to jump.
Take a break before the bracket reset, but Toby wins the final. but he's not done yet. He has to do a bracket race. He has to win again to actually win the prize.
Due to being in the loser bracket before. So this is Isabella's last chance to win. It looks like this is going to be fairly one-sided. If Toby can 8-0, his last match against who was it? It was against Ben, correct? His last match against Ben was a 4-0.
Yeah,
and now he's facing up
Toby
against.
seems to be the 4-0 here.
He's pumping out 4 zeros faster than Jackie can pump out children, apparently. Because
What the what the hell?
Toby, you're a father. Okay, maybe that was a bit far, but anyway, yeah, like 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 I said, that's an 8-0. Toby's won 8 games in a row. He's simply on fire at the moment. That's quite amazing. Let's jump into general chat and see what they have to say. No,
No, because then that'd have to stop the screen share. Let's just keep it how it is.
Oh, I left, lol. Nani? Well, that's kind of unfortunate. So we're taking a break, are we?
Yeah.
How long is this break?
Why did Toby leave?
Get wrecked. I think he's probably jumped in general. Like I said, joins. Hey, there he is. How was that round, Toby?
That was close, especially the last round. I had a huge lag spike when I went into that wall.
Oh,
So-
did you? Yeah, well, luckily Bella also failed
Got one.
that. Yeah, Bella failed that.
That was
as you
complete
died.
luck, honestly. I don't think I hit him like, oh, fuck. She
It-
lasted a very long time. Like,
I
shit.
know, yeah, that was a really high point game. I'm pretty sure you were in the 80s and she got to the 70s.
Shit.
There was like a total of 154, I think it was. So that's a really high point game. And
Hmm.
if that's anything to show the games to come, then this is going to be really tense final that we have in our hands.
I had a few risky moments there. Well,
Yeah,
I shouldn't
yeah.
have gone for it, but I did. And well, luckily it paid off. The only thing that did kill me was us coiling down and just got a huge lag, which was, can't help, unfortunately.
Yeah, you kind of deviated from your original strategy, but
I was playing a lot more aggressive. I found myself playing a lot more
Yeah, I
aggressive over the
saw that. I
last few
realized
games.
I
I'm trying to
realized
like
that.
just cap that back a bit.
Anyway,
I saw you. Okay. Yes, Alexander.
we
you
shall
may speak.
see if Invisibility is able to win the bracket reset, or will it be another 4-0, meaning
I
an
hope I win at least
8-0
one
final?
game against you.
Yeah, that'll be pretty embarrassing, to be honest.
I'm feeling Jet's prophecy again, 8-0.
8-0. This was my prophecy. We're gonna make this prophecy true, unless Isabella can get her game together.
She lasted very well on the
did,
last
that-
game. The only reason why we died was just lag, fortunately.
Yeah, that was definitely a well played match. Honestly,
We need to get some thread rippers for this tournament.
I think Alexander, we're gonna start the next game
I'm
at
just-
3 o'clock.
I'm just glad I made it into the last
Sure.
two. Because I don't really need the prize either way, and I'm probably not gonna get it. But I'm just happy I made it this far, you know?
Yeah.
What's up, Alexander? Oh, mute my mic on the other call, sure. Alrighty.
Yeah.
So another 8 minutes, and then we'll have the final 7 rounds.
Yeah, I'm
Which-
gonna like take
which
a
could-
little lie down.
which could be 4, with, depending on if Toby 4-0s again.
Please,
If-
please don't.
If you can
I'll
win,
try not to.
if you can win 12 matches in a row, you're a god.
Alright, challenge accepted.
You'll literally
Oh,
be.
no.
You'll literally just.
I've accepted the fact I'm probably not gonna win, but I'll just be happy
You
winning
won't win
like
with that
one
attitude.
match.
Keep trying.
If you
Of course
win,
I'm gonna keep trying.
if
I
you
made it to
win-
the finals.
if you win, I'll buy you enough money. I'll give you enough money so you can buy yourself a dozen of Krispy Kremes. Because
That would be my prize instead of Nitro. Nitro is second place. First place gets like lifetime supply of Krispy Kremes.
But I
No,
don't want nitro.
Calm
You
down.
want Krispy Kremes?
No, Toby.
I want the donuts.
Well, then
Toby,
get first.
Toby, you get enough money to buy a dozen of Krispy Kremes. But the thing is, do you know how much Krispy Kremes are today?
Like cheap as fuck.
They're $1. They're $1 for a dozen today. So
Surely they would have like sold out by now.
probably. My
Yeah.
dad's in the. My
And
dad's
if
in
I
the,
win, I'm probably not going to use Discord Nitro anyway, because I'm
Why?
not on Discord. So I'll probably just like hold my own competition. No, I'm joking. I won't do
Hold
that.
your own competition for the same prize.
Do you realize? Do you realize
This
how?
time it
Nitro,
isn't a snake game.
do you realize how Nitro works?
No.
It's like you get like gifs and stuff for your icon, right? And like animated emojis and whatever.
Yeah,
But
but
now,
here's the thing.
no, listen. Shh, 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 shh,
I'll
shh.
try.
They changed it now so that
Yeah.
it's essentially Netflix for games. On the Discord
Nice.
store, you can buy games through Discord now, right?
Right. Yeah.
But you can play any of those games for free
Not
as long
any
as you
of
have
them,
a
just
Nitro.
some of them.
Oh, okay. Well,
Is it like do
Yeah,
you
but
play
I
it from
don't-
like is it
I
like
don't play video games that much either.
is
You
it
just
online?
asked
So
I
is it in
have a
terms of like
live.
they have the game stored and then you connect them and play the games through
Actually,
there?
that's not true. I don't really.
I don't
know.
think
No,
I
no,
agree.
it's just a game client where you download the games.
it's like Steam.
I was say because if you download the game, can't you just steal it?
No, because they have their DRM.
But
Oh.
You dumbass.
here's the thing. I don't really use
Dummy.
Discord that much anyway, so I don't need the Nitro. I'd rather give it to someone else.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
you
guess
gotta
who's here?
you gotta win before you start thinking about that.
Well, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win.
Well, just give it to second place, lol. If you do
yeah.
win.
So really, it
Shut
doesn't
up,
matter what
Toby.
happens. I reckon Toby's gonna get the Nitro anyway.
Yeah,
I
but
get
it's about,
Nitro either way.
it's about the pride. It's not about
it's
the,
got the pride.
Yeah, I'm
I want
still
to get that
pretty
12-0.
like.
If I get a 12-0, you have to call me a god for the first term of you have to like worship me as a god for the first term of school.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll do that. Wait, no, I thought you were gonna 4-0. I was the one who foresaw this. So
yeah,
that
but
means-
if you saw you
But can you turn it
foresaw
into an
8-0.
8-0?
Yeah, an
Oh,
8-0 technically already happened, but
12-0.
No, but it's not. It's
12-0.
not like the same match.
12-0 you have to. Oh no, actually, if I had 12-0, you have to like at school from now, and you have to like refer to me as Your Highness
Yeah, for a term.
for a term. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just
damn.
forever. Like you're 12 and you're just got Your Highness on like
And every time you don't pay me $1, what?
Oh, and I gotta pay you $1.
No, don't worry about that last bit. That was jokes.
No, I
No,
gotta
no,
pay you
just
$1
pay
for
him a
Krispy
donut.
Kremes.
Pay him a donut. Yeah, just
pay me
him a
in
donut.
donuts.
No, you
Yeah,
get
Pay me in
so-
them Krispy
Either you can
Kremes.
get Discord Nitro or you can get a lifetime's wage in donuts.
I'll PayPal you.
PayPal me.
I'll PayPal you $1. Do you have a PayPal account?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, and you shouldn't because you have to be 18 to have one.
False.
I'm pretty sure you.
It's
No,
16.
you
I
don't.
had to
Oh,
get
is it?
like
Okay.
a credit card to go to Japan.
It's 16 for It's 16 for if your parents give you permission. So
Mhm.
get fucked on.
I'm
idiot.
just saving for PC anyway.
He's getting He's
Anyway.
getting less
I
and
was
less
gonna say
professional.
you're saving for that.
The tiredness is starting to kick in.
It's a really warm weather and it's just annoying me.
It is. What's the temperature right now?
It really is.
It's
too hot.
30.
It's
I'm
not
pretty
too bad, but
Yeah, but like it's really stuffy in here. I reckon it's hotter in here than it is outside. Not gonna lie.
There's a
Shit.
cool draft coming in.
what time?
Oh no, just in our house.
Oh, well. I'm talking about.
Evil.
I thought you were talking about like cool changes and shit.
Oh, I'm gonna Google the weather.
It's easily over 30 degrees in this room.
You jet in the background.
Yeah.
Weather.
It's easily over 30 degrees in this room.
Okay, so it's 28 degrees in Sunbury.
And it's
There
like
you
32 in here.
Okay.
You have like a fan going?
Yeah, I do.
Just put your head in the seat. Put your head in your computer. So just
I
push
was-
it up.
Okay, so it's gonna get cold around. Hold on.
Around your mum.
It's gonna get
Hat
around
gum.
to like the 18th and the 17th at around midnight.
Okay. Very cool.
No, then.
And
Alright,
then
guys.
it's gonna go
Anyway,
back up
let's
to
start.
33,
Let's
34
start the
tomorrow.
next match.
Grand final! Alright, Alexander, let's jump into a call. Alrighty, let's go. Alright, okay. We're in the voice chat. Get him to screen share. Toby's probably gonna join the. Where's Toby? Toby needs to join the call. Oh, we got another person watching. Fantastic. The final grand finals. we had the finals, and now we have the final grand finals. Come on, Toby. Why is he not screen sharing? Yeah, just set it up because Isabella's already screen sharing, so just crop it and set it up. Hey, there he is. Cool. All right, Toby joins the screen share. Nice. Toby, you need to get the snake game. There we go. All right, crop that stuff up. And
It's
then...
already cropped from last round.
Oh, okay, cool. Just bring it up then.
Anyway, we're just waiting a little bit because my sister's needs to take a quick break. She'll be right back.
It's fine. Just do something. Toby's using the diagonal memes, so just put the focus on him. Just do it. Just do it, Nike. Hey, Eric's joined in. Go, Toby. Yeah, I think Toby's got this pretty easily, to be honest. Isabella can't hear me because she's taking a break, so it's fine. She doesn't know what I'm saying. It's 41 on Friday.
41 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh
41 degrees.
god. Oh.
I'm doing band practice for 5 hours that day. How do you think
Oh,
I feel?
that sounds horrible.
Yeah, pretty sad.
Anyway, we can start the next round.
Let's go.
Right.
All right.
3,
let's
2,
go. 2,
1.
1.
Go.
And let the grand finals begin. Oh my god, Toby just missed the first fruit completely. That was a good meme. Again, Toby, even though he missed the first fruit like 70 years. I mean, the scores are pretty similar. He's playing more defensively than Isabella is this round, which is quite interesting considering Isabella is known for the whole tournament. She's just playing safe every single round. But again, we'll see how this turns out. I could go either way. Isabella could pull out the victory royale in this round. I won't be here goes. What the frick does that mean, Courtney? What does that mean? Anyway, both using pretty oh, Toby misses another fruit. Toby's just choking so hard.
Maybe you're not.
Nice. I can't imagine how Toby would feel.
Maybe the
if he
nerves
lost.
have gone to Toby. Maybe it'll be a surprise win from Invisible Reality, but we don't know yet.
They've gotten maybe it's got into his head. Maybe it's the weather. He's having heat stroke. Can't focus. He's gonna pass out while playing Snake. Who knows at this rate, honestly. It seems that Toby's got ahead in points somehow. He missed like the fruit. He missed the like 3 or 4 fruit, and he's still ahead. No, Courtney's leaving, and she won't see the final. That's kind of sad. You're gonna be missing out on that one. This is gonna be a great final. This is gonna be tense, good action right here. All right, but yeah, Toby's ahead by 4 points at the moment, currently. Yeah, and that's kind of interesting considering he was just flunking it completely early game. Seems like he's gotten back his brain. He's not brainless anymore. So, I mean, he should be pretty Gucci at the moment. I regret saying that with my whole heart. He's 6 points ahead. Oh, Isabella crashes. That's
Isabella
already a point for Toby. That's 5 wins. No, that's 9 wins in a row, not including his match with Ben, who he 4-0'd also. Toby just seems to have been pulling
Toby
out.
seems to be unstoppable so far.
Toby is just plowing through the competition. It seems like Toby might win this. Toby might win this. I mean, I thought it was gonna be pretty obvious, but Toby's just smashing it out.
Anyway,
Honestly,
we can start the next round in 3, 2, 1, go.
Begin! Alrighty. Again, Toby's actually getting the fruit this time. It seems like he's screwed his head back on, which is good for him, I guess. But, again, could go either way. Who knows? Grabbing the fruit. It's like, imagine Crash Bandicoot, where you're like, Crash runs down, it's like, do, 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 and he eats the Wumpa fruit. That's what they're called in Crash Bandicoot, I'm sure of it. But in here, they're not Wumpa Fruit, they're apples because they get sued. Toby, again, ahead by 4 or 5 points in the early game. Seems like he usually pulls ahead on points in the late game, but it seems like the early game this time is where he's really pulling ahead. He might pull ahead even more in the late game, but we'll just have to wait and see. He misses that fruit in the corner. I mean, not such a big deal, but he will get it now. Isabella moving towards the fruit, backing off instead of going for the one directly after that, which is an interesting strategy. She's coiling really early, which kind of confuses me, but you do you. It's your strategy. If it helps you win, it helps you win. But I don't know if that's going to help you win, to be honest, when Toby's playing like a massive legend. He's playing like massive legend Max Mofo. 7 points ahead now. The point gap is increasing, just as I suspected. The later the game is going on, the more points that Toby is managing to rack up. He's playing it more safe now as well, rather than aggressive. He's definitely calling himself up. He gets the fruit, backs off, coils himself up, just like Isabella was doing in the early game when it wasn't really required for her to do that in the early game. But I guess we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Again, the point gap is still there. It's about a 5-point gap at the moment. Wait, no, it's not. That's a 12-point gap.
10-point gap.
Oh, okay. No, it's 11. Okay, it's 11. It's about to be okay. No, it's still 11. Well, 11-point gap. That's still a large gap. We got 8 people watching this final, which is nothing, but still pretty good. For a snake tournament. Let's not complain.
8 people is actually pretty good. Toby's died at 47. Can Invisible Reality get mod 47 points?
She needs another 13 points now. 13 points to be able to win this. Who knows how this is going to go, though? She could choke, she could die, but her best bet now is just to play this really defensively, stick back, and just keep to the edges, keep calling herself so she can get that point. Jackie's screams, Toby, no, in the chat. This is going to be heartbreaking for her. She won't be able to pay her rent if Toby doesn't get this month of Discord Nitro, and then they're going to be homeless, including their child. This is a joke, by the way, trademarked.
Yeah, it's
Shut up, Alexander, don't bully. Wait, does this mean... Wait. Another 8 points before Invisible Reality can win this round. Ah, fuck, I just punched my microphone. Oh, she gets a double fruit right there. Kinda hype, but the real question is, will she choke before she can get the fruit? She only needs another 4 more fruit? No, Toby got...
Yep, just another... She needs to beat 47.
Okay, so she needs another 3 more fruit. Everything Jet says is a joke. Yeah, that's pretty true. She needs 2 more fruit. I don't know what strategy this is. 1 more fruit. She's got this in the bag. No way does she choke here. And she's won 1 round.
R.I.P. to 12-0.
Well,
Isabel gets a point.
Toby's 9 for 1. I mean, he's 9 for 10. Rest in peace, the dream. Toby's not getting called Your Highness next term. Next school term. Alrighty. You can crash now, Isabella. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Nice. Alright.
Okay, so it's 1-1 in this bracket reset. Who will win? Let's see.
That was a GG,
3,
to be honest.
2, 1, go.
Wow. I'm not focusing on both screens. Fuck. Toby grabbing fruit, Isabella grabbing fruit, nothing surprising there. I mean, the whole aim of the game is to grab fruit. If you didn't grab fruit, then you'd be pretty dumb to enter a snake tournament. But, as we saw, this could go either way. I was expecting Toby to 12-0, but he did not. And now Isabella is back in the game, 1 for 1. Did someone just bring something up? Oh, no, they didn't. I'm just dumb. That was before the round started. I just looked at the stream, and when I was looking at the screen share, so it confused me. But that's fine. Toby ahead again. Point gap every time. Point gap by 6 points. No,
Oh, that point gap isn't invincible, as we saw earlier.
He missed the fruit. like he typically does. Typical Toby. Ha, you're such a goof. Ha ha ha. What a goofball. Missing fruit everywhere. Oh, can't Terminator can't watch the finals. That's unfortunate. His mom is dragging him out. It's all led to this last moment. Their Discord Nitro is on the line. Of supposedly $1,000+ of games on the Discord store for free for the month. Okay,
We're
so
kind of just advertising for Discord.
yeah, I know, and they banned Quackity. Hashtag go on Twitter, tweet hashtag Discord unban Quackity.
Uh,
what, Alexander?
I'm not actually sure what happened.
He got
Like,
banned.
why did he get banned?
He got banned for making a video on furries on Discord, but he wasn't like offending anyone. He was like just mucking around with them, and like not even in a mean way. They were just having like a good time, and they were all like laughing and stuff. And then one of the mods behind the Discord care team was a furry, and they banned his account for making a video on Discord furries. And then he tried to contact another health and whatever it is. It's
Trust
like
and
safety, trust and safety, health and safety. What the fuck, Discord? And then it turns out like 90% of the trust and safety team are actually furries. Like legitimately.
Or just the two that he contacted.
It's Quackity HQ, not Quackity HD, dumbass. No, he didn't contact two. He contacted tried to contact a lot of them. Like he did research on it and everything. But still pretty funny. Anyway, back to the tournament. Discord unbanned Quackity. Toby is he ahead? Yeah, Toby's ahead by about 5 points, which is pretty standard Toby stuff. But if he crashes, like I said, he's screwed. He's screwed. Isabella's just playing extremely safe. I think that's her best strategy at the moment. Toby needs to outlast her, even though he's ahead on points, which is quite interesting. It kind of removes the whole idea of having a point lead in this game. Toby just coiling himself up in a box while Isabella is using a strategy where she's just kind of coiling herself to one side of the screen. I do prefer the coiling yourself to one side of the screen, as it keeps the middle of your map clear so you can get the fruit a lot easier, but honestly, it's all personal preference. If you can play better with one strategy, always use that strategy. Don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to the people who were like, your strategy sucks. You suck at snack. You suck at the snack, you dumb idiot. But anyway, Toby's still ahead on points by 7 now. Getting pretty high score games. I think we've already seen the highest scoring game at the moment, to be honest, which was a total of 154. I think Toby had 83, and Invisible had 71. So I don't know if they'll be able to beat that score, but it's looking kind of doubting. These matches are really long, but the points aren't getting that high, honestly. Toby's still ahead by 5 points at the moment. Not much really happening different from the other matches. I think we've seen everything from these two. Well, I mean, we've watched. This would be the 11th match of 11th point of Toby in a row. So 3 matches in a row. So we pretty much know his strategy. He alternates between a coiling box to a box.
Invisible reality hits the wall, which means Toby gets the 3rd point.
Toby gets the 3rd point, making it 2-1. This still could go either way. Toby can't 12-0 anymore, but he is 10 for 11 at the moment. Again, Jackie cheering Toby on in the chat. Toby can suicide now if he chooses to. And there it is. Okay. This is getting closer and closer and closer. This is going to be tense. I feel like Toby should be able to win these next 2 in a row, but Isabella still could pull off a couple of wins here. She could make it happen. She could make the dream happen.
Still not a match point. So let's see. 3, 2, 1, go.
Begin! Okay, again. RNG's looking worse for Toby, hanging around the corners of the fruit, but Isabella is struggling to pick up the fruit too. Toby is a little bit ahead, 1 fruit. Again, 1 fruit doesn't really matter because it's just based off RNG, how quickly you can get to that fruit, honestly. Toby's getting a lot of fruit around the edges. There's one in the middle. Isabella got 3 in a row that were in the middle. Ooh, he almost crashes into himself. He almost choked there, I feel like. He had to move back before going back in for that piece of fruit. Isabel playing really safe around the edge of the map, not going. Oh, Toby styling, using those style points on the diagonal moves. Slash a 7878 says at least he came third. Yes, you did, buddy, and that was a really valiant effort. It was pretty spicy, to be honest. Like inconsistent, but there was some high score games there. Toby just playing aggressive box strategy. Isabella always seems to be playing the game defensive, no matter whether she's behind or if she's even or not, or in the early or late game. She's always playing defensive. Whereas Toby is playing really aggressive early game. He's a little bit of defense here and there just to keep the board clean, but his strategy is definitely different to Isabella's in the early game. Not so much the late game. They both play defensive in the late game. But again, this could go either way. I'm having flickering happening on Toby's screen. Is that happening to you as well?
Yeah,
Alexander?
there was a little bit of a flicker, just like some screen share thing.
Yeah. It's not obviously not a big deal because it's like a blink second, so it doesn't really matter. Unless Toby's using aimbots to get to the fruits. That's why he's
Yeah, Toby's definitely using a bot.
Toby's using aimbots. I wonder if there is a snake bot for this game. There probably
Maybe.
might. No, I doubt it because it's all randomly. Actually, if it just follows the same path for all eternity, it will eventually reach every single piece of fruit.
Yeah.
But it'll just take a really, really long time.
Yeah. I mean,
Which-
it'll start growing faster and faster as time goes on because the available spaces will become less and less.
Yeah, obviously, but early game like that will be especially painful because it has to search
Yeah.
every single square. But yeah, so obviously that wouldn't be optimal for a game like this. You could probably create an AI that follows the fruit, but
I mean, there are AIs that have been made for Snake.
yeah.
Oh, and Invincible Reality misses the fruit. That's a costly mistake.
I mean, what's a point gap here? 11 points at the moment. That's a pretty big gap. Are we going to see... I want to see a point gap above 20, honestly. I want to see a point gap above 20, that because there was a point gap of 20 in Slasher 7878's game, which was pretty interesting to watch how far ahead he was. But I want to see that happen again. Toby, the gap between the scores are falling smaller and smaller, getting down to about 8 or 9 now rather than 10 or 11. He's playing definitely more aggressive at some points, but then will go back into his defensive form, which kind of gives him like the edge on the point gap, whereas Isabella is just permanently playing defensive essentially. We see, yeah, Toby just plays aggressive until it starts to get like the screen starts to get filled up, and then he starts to tangle himself up, I guess. We're seeing Isabella play a bit more aggressively now. She's using like a strategy where she coils herself up a little bit, then does like a box, and then will coil herself again, moves further in the box. Toby's using a strategy where he coils himself in two like little stacks, and that kind of works. But like I said, this is going to be a really high point game. Toby's 10 points ahead again. Oh, well, yeah, 10 points ahead. Less now because a bunch of fruit spawned in the same spot for Invisible Reality. But again, this could go either way. We're currently 2-1. So, and it's the finals. These are going to be the last couple rounds, depending on who wins them. So, these people definitely have to put in work if they want to be able to take home the Discord Nitro. We're getting higher and higher in the scoreboards. This could be the highest scoring game. I said I wasn't expecting another game to have such high scores, but this could happen. Toby being about 8 or 9 points ahead at the moment. Like I said, the highest points scored today total was 154 total, and the highest single score was 83 from Slasher 7878. Toby is 10 points off that high score, while Isabella is 10 points behind Toby. Oh, well, 9 points, actually, but close enough. Toby needs another 10 points, and he'll have the highest score and look like he's winning at the moment. Again, their strategies are very different. they're both playing very defensively, but their strategies are different. Toby likes to do the double coil on each side of the screen, and Isabella likes to just do one big coil, then like kind of box to the next fruit, and then coil again. But they're both getting a lot of length on their snakes. That's not an innuendo. I keep having to say that because when you're talking about snakes, you never know who's gonna be saying stuff in the chat. Watch, Jackie will come up with some thing about Toby's snake, and that's just gonna be inappropriate and childish. So don't do that, please. Don't type anything, please. Please, I'm watching this chat. Okay, Toby has almost got the highest score today, sitting at 79. Isabella is 11 points behind at this point. The point gap is kind of growing, kind of staying the same. But this is going to be a really long match. This is a really defensive, really well played, really, really good quality Snake gameplay, honestly. I think we have some actually decent Snake players here. Like, they might be best in a 1 kilometer radius of each of them. I don't actually know what I'm saying anymore. I'm sure there's some really good Snake players, like some real gods at Snake that could exist. I wonder. I'm gonna search that up after, to be honest. Search up some Snake gods. But Toby has taken the high score, 85 points at the moment. Isabella has fallen behind. She's about 13 points behind at this point. This is still going to be a really long game. We've already reached the highest score. Toby has gotten the highest score, and they've reached the highest total score for the round as well. They're sitting at 87 and 74 at the moment. So that's 161. Yeah, that's 161.
Toby's getting pretty close to 100. He's
Toby's
currently
getting
on
close to
92.
100. Yeah, this score is racking up higher and higher. We're gonna see a 100, 100%. I'd be really surprised if we got to like 150. I doubt it will happen, but it definitely could, and it's definitely getting more tense. And whoo, this is a good final, man. This is a good final. I really like this. This could go either way. Toby's gonna have to change up his thing if he doesn't want to get trapped over there. But yeah, looks like
He's
it's
on
all fine.
97.
He is on 90. He is 20 points in front of Invisible. Drops down though. He's still 20 points
He's
ahead.
on 99.
Invisible's on 80. He's on 99. He's about to hit 100. Next fruit is 100. He is 20 points ahead of
He gets
Invisible,
100
and has hit
points.
100 points in this final. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Holy, this is going to be a really high scoring point game. Neither of them look like they're in too much trouble at the moment as well, which is quite interesting. This is the best game that we've seen on both players in this tournament so far. Toby looks like he's pretty far ahead. He is 19 points ahead. I want to see a 25-point lead. That would be
What would be
absolutely phenomenal.
truly impressive is if we get a max out on the points.
I do not think we'll be able to reach a max
But
out.
that's unlikely because it's like 250 points.
Yeah, exactly. We've still got a long time to go. If we get 150, I'll be extremely impressed, to be honest. These players are both probably like really tense right now. They're both like very high scores. They're probably going for their highest scores ever, too. I would not be surprised. Toby still 18 points ahead, losing that gap. Like I said, I still want to see a 25-point gap. That would be absolutely huge. But Toby's snake is long. Again, not an innuendo. Invisible reality snake is long, but not as long as Toby's. Alexander.
That's totally not weird.
Alexander, it's not an innuendo.
Yeah, but it totally doesn't sound weird.
Okay, yeah, it'll be a lot weirder if I said Toby's snake was 111 centimeters or 111 fruit long.
You know what, just don't worry about
it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, Toby on 113. Isabella on 93.
We might get 100 points from both players.
22 point lead at the moment. 22 points. Wow.
Oh, invisible reality made a bit of an odd decision, maybe panicking a bit.
Oh yeah. No, it's fine.
Says
She's
some
still in
stuff.
the game. She's still in the game. Toby's on 118. She's on 94. If Toby gets another point, that's going to be a 25-point lead. It looks like it's going to be. Toby has got a 25-point lead and is sitting on 120, while Isabella is sitting on 95 currently. Holy heck. Yeah, both of them have cracked 100 right now. Oh, well, not cracked 100. Okay, Isabella's 5 off 100.
Oh,
She misses again. That is so heartbreaking. Toby's sitting on 125, 30-point lead. That is amazing. This is some high quality Snake gameplay. I wonder if Toby will max out, honestly. Toby is playing extremely well. Isabella only creeping up her fruit score. Toby 33 points ahead, 32 now. But wow, this is such a high scoring game. Isabella also about
I
to break
expected it to be
100.
high scoring, but
This
not
high
this high
scoring.
scoring.
Wow. Holy. Isabella, Invisible Reality, is also about to crack the 100 points and join Toby in the above 100 gang. Toby's 33 points ahead still. Well, 32 now, but still. And she's
Hey,
cracked
100.
We have
And
both.
Toby dies at
crashes!
131.
131. She's got to play some catch up here, man. That's 31 points she has to catch up. Far out. This is a wow. That's such a high point score. What the heck? 131. Someone screenshot that, honestly. No. Let him emote. That's a high score. We gotta give him the chance to emote. Nah, he's not. He's like, no. Alright. Isabella's still got some catching up to do. She's gonna be catching up for a long time here. That's 25 points she still has to catch up on. And if she chokes
Being
like
very
she did
careful, which is good.
yes,
What
is
you
very
want in
good.
this.
Very true, Alexander. The players here are phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal players. Honestly, Isabella's strategy and skill has improved so much through the duration of this tournament. At first, she was consistently mediocre, but she has come back in these last two points against Toby and actually having high scores and being consistently high scoring, which is quite an impressive feat. Her strategy's definitely changed and she's improved along this tournament. Same thing with Toby though, 131 points. That's the highest score I've seen personally.
And she misses the fruit. That's such a shame.
Oh, she's gonna be spending a long time trying to make up that. She's still 20 points behind. She needs 21 to win.
However, it doesn't look like she's in a lot of trouble yet. There's a few misses, but like for the most part,
Yeah,
she's
not
doing
quite.
fine.
She is definitely playing it safe, playing it well. Toby just watching probably now, just to see whether he wins this round or not. But man, this is intense. You can hear the keys clacking in the background.
Well, they
really
can't when
intense.
I'm not speaking.
Oh yeah, true. Forgot about push to talk, But I can hear those keys clacking in the background. That's all that matters. Because man, this is some tense gameplay. You can just hear it in the key presses, just click. The fuck am I doing with my life? Okay. Only needs to catch up 27 more points. Wait, no, 17 more points. The point gap is getting smaller and smaller. It's definitely shrinking. Okay. Getting quieter now because not much to commentate
This is
on.
such a tense game.
It is. It really is. I'm feeling it in my shoulders. It's tightening up. Kind of like gonna start hyperventilating. It's getting real tense. Real tense. Super Blood Wolf Moon may trigger the end of the world this weekend. What the fuck?
Ah, yes, because that's totally how it works. And Isabella
she
dies at
crashed
117, meaning 2-0 wins with a score of 131.
Wow, that is over 200 point total score right there. That is Toby's heart probably just started kicking in just then. No, that's not how it works. Okay, I'm getting angry. That's not how it works. We're already in the match. We can't give up now.
We can take a break of 1 minute.
Okay,
Okay, we're
if
gonna
you
be
say
taking a
so.
1 minute break.
You got a minute to before you lose. A minute before you lose. Holy crap! This is some great Snake gameplay right here. Wow. Pretty sad that Isabella lost. I thought that she could come back from that, but it was just that one slip up. Well, not one slip up. She slipped up a lot of times, but that one slip up that really lost the game for her. Wow. Whew. Match points. Match point. Match point for the finals. That was a high score for everyone by a long shot. Hey, Jackie screenshotted it. Good job. Very cool. Toby says, ooh, yes, we know. We know you got that score. We've been watching you for like, what, 10, 20 minutes trying to get that score. That was a really long game. He's searching up something. Search. um, um, what is this? Oh, okay, cool. Surprised Pikachu. Very cool. Very nice. Got 7 people watching for the final. If Toby wins this one, he takes home the grand prize. That was a really high scoring game. That was almost over 250 total points. Toby getting 131 and Isabella getting 117. Wow. All right. Are we going to start this final round? Well, not final round.
We're ready
match
to
point.
start.
Match
We're
point.
gonna be ready to. Okay.
Stop looking at memes. Okay. Fair enough. We
Well,
have to have our participants hydrated so they don't die of heat stroke or else we get sued. We get sued for a month of Discord Nitro.
Okay, we are ready to go.
Alright.
Toby.
The match point. Toby's still looking at Surprise Pikachu. Toby.
Toby. Come on. There we go. Okay.
Alright.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Match point! Begin. Alright. Honestly, there's not much to commentate early game now. Because they're both getting up to really high point scores here. Like, honestly, ooh, Courtney's still here. That's a surprise. I thought Courtney would have been like later bitches 20 minutes ago. But we have the live chat here. They are watching intently. This is actually such a hype game, dude. I mean, Snake, you think about it, it's such a simple game at its core. It's really simple. It's not really a tournament-based game. Like, let's be honest. I don't think anyone else has done a Snake tournament. Maybe 1 or 2 people, but we might be one of the first. But it's really tense. It has gotten really tense in these later games. For a single-player game, I mean, snack is a snack, honestly. Snack is a snack. Snack is a snack. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying here. I wonder if they'll make Snake battles, but then again, it's essentially just Tron.
That should be our next tournament.
Tron is just multiplayer Snake. No, Alexander, bad.
No more tournaments, please.
Alexander's already over it. He's like, please no, ladder, bitch. I don't know why I said ladder. That's not a thing. But again, I'm looking forward to this game. I really hope I hope it's higher scoring than last game. Like, it'll take a really long time, but I really hope it is a higher points scored than last game, to be honest.
So this live stream is longer than last time. And Toby drops out at only 35 points.
Toby already crashes.
What a choke.
Oh my goodness.
Can Invisible Reality get 35 points to stay in the game?
Coming from the last match where he got 134 points, that's a surprising choke, honestly. Invisible Reality only needs to get another 12 points and she's won this round. Wow, that's kind of sad. If Invisible Reality chokes this, that'll be even sadder because then Toby wins on a on even less than the round before it. Wow. All right, only a few more fruit left. Another 7. No, 6. 7. 7 fruit from now. 6 now. Okay, she needs to get to 36. 5 fruit left. Gonna be pretty easy free point for Invisible Reality. Getting more tense and more tense because their points are getting closer and closer. And this is gonna be 3-2 if Invisible picks this one up. Which again, first to 4, best of 7. Toby will need to win one more, and Isabella will need to win another 2. And Isabella's won this round. She picks up the point. She picks up the point, and that's 2-3 on the clock. You can die now. Like, please just die. I'm begging you. There we go. All right, cool.
Right, so we can jump into the still match point for Toby, but Isabel only needs to win 2 more games to win the whole thing.
This is definitely winnable.
Definitely winnable.
Winnable.
3, 2, 1, go.
They're both playing aggressive. Isabella not playing as defensive this time. Ooh, Toby missing the fruit, but gets it straight after. I think he might get another point lead this round, to be honest. Might get a point lead. We'll see how it goes. I just fucking died in real life. I'm dead in real life. Yeah, Toby's ahead on points, unsurprisingly. Only 2 ahead at the moment, but again, we see the point gap which grows as the game progresses. Hoping this is going to be a really high... If we can end on one where we have like extremely high scores, that'll be pretty fantastic. But again, early game, nothing really interesting to commentate here, as it's pretty standard stuff. Like we're not going to see any new strategies in the early game. Late game is where we'll see new stuff, new content.
Yeah.
All right. I'm getting pretty hungry too because all this watching Snake gameplay is making me hungry. But damn.
I mean, we have been live streaming for 3 hours 36.
Yeah, I had instant ramen for breakfast. I woke up at like 11, had instant ramen, got prepared for the stream, started streaming. Whew, and now this Snake gameplay is just hype as hell. I'm really excited for who's going to win this one, honestly. Again, scores are climbing higher and higher. Toby's already got a 10-point gap, which it is the early game, so the fact that Toby's got 10 points ahead is pretty interesting, to be honest. Okay, yeah, pretty stand. Oh shoot, I cannot see the screen. Okay, fixed. Toby keeping his 10-point gap in the early game, which is a surprise, to be honest. 10 points in the early game. That's like 25% of his score ahead. Like that's a decent chunk of that happening right there. But however, again, this could go either way. If Toby wins this one, that's a tournament over. He wins. Boom. But if Isabella wins, then they're going to be going on to the 7th match.
The final match in the best of 7 to decide the tournament.
Exactly. Man, that will be tense. But again, Toby is still ahead on points by 10, which is quite good for him. Not great for Isabella, as you see when she's playing from behind. It seems like she's choking a little bit. The only time she's won though have been when she's playing behind. So then again, it could go either way. Toby choking last game was a free win for her essentially. So if Toby chokes again, this could be another another free win. Lachlan says, I want to commit Saul side. Su'u side. Very cool. Very cool, man. Be an Ubu somewhere else, buddy. Yeah, again, points Toby's Toby's ahead on points. The point gap's shortening, gone to 5 or 6 from 10. So not too bad for Invisible. And I feel like the points are racking up faster this game. I'm not sure if they actually are. What do you think about that?
I
Invisible
know.
Reality, Alexander.
Can't really tell. But
Oh,
Invisible
no!
Reality dies on
Invisible Reality
48, which
crashes,
means
which
Toby
means
wins the
winner of
tournament.
the tournament! We have a winner! Wow, Toby. Wow, Toby just won. Holy, that was tense. Oh my god, that win. The fat W coming out. You silly goose.
They can hear you again
Oh,
now.
nice. He muted my audio. The fool. Toby is the winner of the tournament. Let's go. GG's, guys. Good gameplay from everyone, honestly. That was freaking hype. Holy crap. Toby is the winner. We should jump in. Yeah, winner, chicken dinner, battle royale, victory royale. We should jump into general. Have a chat to Toby.
Yeah.
Have a chat to Toby. See what he says. Give him his code of Discord Nitro. Holy, that was some good gameplay right there. Let's jump into general. Yo, Toby.
Oh yeah, forgot I'm muted.
What's up? What's up, buddy?
31. 130 fucking 1. That was the longest game ever.
I know, that was so good. That was some good Snake gameplay.
Good game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good game. That was great. I can't believe I got to 117 though.
You guys
I
did
got
both
131 and
really well.
I thought you beat me and just weren't stopping, but I didn't hear Alexander saying that you were done. So I was about to launch the stream up on my iPod, and then I heard Alexander's like, "Oh, Toby won." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
How does it feel after this game? Yeah, you both did really well. Good job, guys.
Palms sweating.
I actually feel like really good.
Sweater already, mum spaghetti.
Were you getting kind of nervous, either of you?
Yes.
As I
I get
said,
nervous at
palms.
everything. It's like it's actually weird.
Sweater spaghetti, mum
That's
spaghetti.
pretty good. Anything to say to your opponents other than
Good
GG?
game.
Yeah, good game. That was like
Other than
really
GG,
good.
both of us say GG.
Just says it again. But that was some really good content. Congratulations, True Zero. We will give you your Discord
congrats.
Nitro.
Sweet.
Are you gonna be playing any games on Discord Nitro? Do you think on the Discord store?
Not now because I got homework to do, but yeah, I will be.
Yeah, I mean when you register the code, dummy,
Dumbass.
dumbass.
Idiot.
Yeah, but congratulations on winning the tournament. We'll give you a code, and wow, that was just really hype, honestly.
How far ahead was I of Bella when I hit 131?
I was on 48. Wait, 131. I think I was like
You were just
was-
you
I
had
was
it.
just at 100, I think.
I think
Jesus fuck.
yeah, she just hit 100.
I think it was a 25-point gap or something like that.
Who added
hell
the
is
music
Rubik
bot?
Wait.
Nightcore All Star. Oh, boneless pizza.
Yes,
What?
please.
I'm pretty sure. Alexander's muted.
Pizza.
I've got the music bot muted because I don't want either of our channels to be copy striked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair
pizza
enough.
isn't copyright, and with everyone talking over it, it's fine.
But wow,
No.
that was good game. guys. Good game. Shall we end the stream here?
Jeez.
Should we end the stream here? Shall we?
What, sorry?
Wait, no.
Okay,
You guys
guys.
have to verse each other.
Oh,
When-
Remember? We had the bonus round where you
Wait.
Alexander has to verse.
Bring Rhythm back here. I want to play a good song that Jet will really enjoy. And you have to turn. No, Jet, it's.
So I'm playing
It's
against
on
you
the
now,
stream.
Alexander.
Yeah.
Alright, set
Oh.
that shit up.
Wait, do we get to commentate?
Yeah.
We should.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we get to commentate.
Alright, I have to
Just-
look at the
just-
stream.
Oh
don't I?
yeah, the stream. Yeah,
I'll
you
just
guys have
watch
to.
it
Oh no, wait, no,
No,
screen share.
we'll invite you to the voice chat and we'll screen share. Yeah.
Yeah, screen share.
Casters
cool.
versus caster.
Casters. What?
Caster
Multiple
versus
casters
caster.
versus one. Yeah.
Yep, sounds good. I mean, we could have just used the one that we just used, but
We could have, but we didn't.
We could have, but
Yeah, yeah, Toby left anyway.
Yeah.
Alrighty. The test banana account.
How far have I gotten in my playlist? Because I've been listening to music for the entire time, and I am quite far down.
Oh, you'll listen to music.
I'm not all the way through though. I'm about halfway through my playlist, which goes for 3 hours and 41 minutes. So I mean, like,
All right, let's go. Okie dokie. Oh wait, but then I just realized the stream can't hear us. The stream can't hear them casting. Alexander, you need to join
Oh,
that call
yeah.
as well.
Oh yeah.
You need to join that call, and I'll join that call as well. Invite me to the other call. Oh, look at that screen.
Infinite loop. Alright.
okay. Okay, I reckon this is gonna be funny to watch just to see how bad the commentators were.
Yeah, I can tell, Bella, you can roast the fuck out of Jet while he's playing and I'll commentate.
Oh
every now and then.
yes. No, but the thing is though, like, I don't. Okay, sports commentators should at least do the sport so they know how hard that what they're doing is, you know. So they can't like, oh, that was really bad, and then when they play it, they suck, you know.
So, meanwhile, on the stream,
We need to entertain them.
they can't
So,
hear anything.
Toby, what do you
Oh, no,
think
they
about your
can.
strategy?
Was pretty good. Worked pretty well. I was playing.
I'm pretty sure I had like the exact same strategy, but on a different angle.
You
like...
did. When it came to the end, you were doing my strategy, but you're going left to right. I was going up and down.
It does work really well.
It does.
All right, I invited myself.
My fingers are just used to doing it that way.
Mm.
I found myself only going clockwise. I never went the other way round.
I'm back, baby.
Anti-clockwise the entire time.
You've broken something, how? How'd you manage that, buddy?
Game machine broke. I'm gonna mute
Alright.
the stream so I can just watch it while
I'm
I'm
back.
watching
I'm
this.
back, boys. Alright, I'm screen sharing.
Yeah,
so you guys
I'm
can watch me anyway. Hey, Toby, do you like my style points? Look at my style points.
Oof. Some sick skills. You have to do a rainbow snake though.
No, because then it's gonna fucking destroy my laptop.
But the rainbow snake is so pretty.
Ah! I wasn't.
Wow, that
Bad.
was an impressive score of 0. If Jet wants to do anything in this round, he's gonna have to step up his game a lot.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
Jet. By the way,
One,
Bella's
and he
been.
crashes into
Well, he
himself.
improved. He improved by 100%.
It's not wrong. Doesn't mean
Technically
he's
infinite.
good.
Technically
Bella,
infinite.
oh yeah, the Jet. Bella gets the permission to roast the fuck out of you during this.
I'm not playing diagonal then. Fuck you.
You need to zoom in, Jet.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Don't you guys know how to run your own stream?
I think actually one of the reasons why I wasn't lagging, Tim might have been, is the quality of our the resolution of our laptop, because I'm like what 1K, 1.5K. Tim's probably
1K, 1K,
roughly 1K, 1,300 exact, whatever. Point is, Tim's like what?
No, yours is 768p.
Yeah, that.
Has the same screen resolution.
Does he?
Tim has the
No,
same
he had-
screen resolution as you.
Tim
I
has
thought he had
1080p.
1,920
No,
by...
his 15-inch
Oh.
laptop is 1366 by 768.
Ew, that's worse than my
Ew,
laptop.
what
The good thing about when I was doing the rounds is that I was deaf, and so I couldn't hear Jet most likely being really rude in his
I
commentary.
muted
the
myself.
fuck? Yeah, he mutes himself while we're doing that.
I'm deafened, but then I can only hear my brother, and then I'm listening to my music, so I couldn't hear Toby if you weren't muted. But...
Alright, cool. I've done my practice.
Okay.
Now time to suicide.
I want to see
Blind.
what the chat has to say about this as well. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
only-
opening up the
chat.
stream now.
3, 2,
2K is not 1080p.
go.
2K isn't 1080p. False. 2K is 2K is 2048 by 15.
You see the problem here
Don't argue with the Jet on this.
is
He's-
that
Fifteen.
while
That's
the
what he's talking about.
stream is showing Alexander's screen, he's not screen sharing it with us, so I have to look behind me if I want to see what he's doing.
She'll
Like
be
you
right.
can only see Jets, can't you, Toby?
I can see in the call. I can see Jets, but if you go to the actual stream, you can
Yeah, but that's delayed.
Did Alexander already die?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't
This
seen.
is a practice round, guys, because we can't like.
No, you're gonna.
really
I think
see
you're
them.
gonna have to like commentate Alexander then because you've run.
Okay, so Alexander is making a very indecisive moves, and he's
I'm
using
retarded.
good coil technique.
Meanwhile, not Tim. Jet is really bad at the game, just running straight into a wall.
No one saw that. No one saw that. No one saw that.
Magically,
Everyone
Jet has
saw that, and I
rewinded
win the
time.
first
Alexander
one.
runs himself into a wall.
Magically,
and so the
Jet
winner of
rewinded
that
time,
round
and he's still
is,
going somehow.
Who won?
Wait, did I win?
No.
Who won?
Fucking
No, I
what's
won.
What score did
I
Winner
Alexander
of that
get?
round is Alexander. Wow, who would have thought Jet is trash?
No, I'm still playing. I'm still playing.
No, you're not. You're trash. You both crashes before you get to 20. Well,
Wait,
actually, Alexander got
wait.
to 21.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna crash so we can actually play the next round.
Okay. Now, 3, 2, 1, go! I'm here calling it here.
Yeah, you're not the we're not
You're the
casting.
commentator, Alexander.
Both seem to be playing fairly aggressive to start the game.
Shut up, Toby.
I'm gonna
Both
pretend like I know how to
pretty bad, though.
commentate,
They
but I
seem
really do not.
quite a bit. Oh, there's another miss by I think it was Alexander. I can't tell.
Hit or miss. I guess they
Everything
never miss, huh?
huh?
He got a boyfriend. I bet he doesn't kiss her.
And
I could have
Alexander
made that.
fucking crashed.
I
Have I
could have
won?
made that.
Yes,
God
you
damn
have
it.
won, Jet.
Yes.
So that means that Jet takes the second round with what is their scores? It's barely 10.
I
Okay,
scored
you
better
guys are
than
gonna
that
need to
one.
step it
It's
up
not-
if you want to not look like idiots.
It's not 2048 by 1080. That's not 2K resolution. It's
It's
2048.
close enough. Yeah, it's close enough.
It's
What's the
24.
difference?
It's 2048 by
Okay, we're gonna
1568.
both need you
Wait,
to
it's
do
like
the
100
rainbow
pixels
stick.
difference.
It's not 100 pixels because it's by 1568, not.
Okay,
10.
Alexander, we're gonna need you to crash so that we can get started with the next round.
not even
Okay,
close.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Okay, so Alexander's Rainbow Snake. That makes it easier to distinguish.
Yeah, that does make it easier actually.
Round 3, fight!
So it's one
Mortal
on now, and we can
Kombat.
already see that Jet is going for a little bit more of an aggressive strategy, but it's paying off because they're a bit in the lead. I think I can't see the scores.
Meanwhile, Alexander has more frames per second and is looking dap as fuck in his Rainbow Snake.
Wait, he's got more FPS even though he's. just-
Alexander immediately gets points for style, just for being.
Look
a
at my
rainbow.
style points, my diagonals.
And then Jet gets points taken away for being cocky.
If anything, I should have lost the match for being cocky. I should have lost the whole tournament from the beginning.
Yeah, it's not 2048 by 1080. I literally said it's 2048, but it's not by 1080.
Okay, we saw another got quite a few edges for Alexander in a row, but he's handling them well.
Jet's gonna
Unless
keep
it is,
playing a lot
unless it
more.
is, unless it is, then I'm retarded. But
You
I don't,
probably
think,
are retarded.
I don't think it's by 1080. I'm like
And Jet
90% sure.
has almost a good coil strategy coming on. We can already see
Yeah,
that
but
they're
2K.
going much stronger than they were before.
Now Jet seems to be playing a lot more linear, and Alexander's being squiggly.
Being
But Alexander has now gone back to
that
being
is
linear.
technical terms.
Mortal Kombat. Okay,
Okay, we can see that Alexander's strategy is a lot more well, both controlled and a lot more
He's beginning to do some
random
coiling.
than Jet's
Very
main
effective.
strategy, which
Oh, he beamed it.
looks a lot like the play that we had. And Alexander has crashed on a
Everyone.
score of 31 to well,
Easy.
almost 40.
Ass clap.
Alexander
Ass clap.
Jet takes the lead.
You know what I'm doing now?
What's this the best
2K.
of? 2K. He's gonna search this up.
Oh fuck! No, don't ignore that.
Get
Wait. Let me check Wikipedia. Oh fuck! No, that's digital cinema. That's digital cinema. It doesn't count. Wait. Ignore that. Ignore it. Close. End the stream. 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 End the stream.
I'm not ending the stream
Exposed.
right now, but that
No,
was
no.
hilarious.
Here's some
guys-
You
exposed
could,
in
you
chat,
couldn't,
boys.
you couldn't see it on screen, but he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna search that right now." Search up
Can we get some-
2K resolution and come up to first result 2048 by 1080.
Can we get some exposed in chat?
2K still isn't 1080p.
Can we get some exposed in chat?
Anyway,
Okay, so I would just like to point out that Jet has won the game. Jet has won the game.
Lamar got him. Lucky, just getting the call out.
GG easy.
I think we should just jump back into general.
Yeah, anyone can join. We can all have a big friendly chat.
Yeah.
Give me a s-
I'm kind of dead ass hungry right now.
Hello.
I'm dead ass hungry right now.
Yo.
Jet's
That's
not
my
coming
intro
to
now.
use the stream. Wait.
Okay, I need to leave all these groups.
Yeah, same.
Leave group.
Alright, good streaming, guys.
Good tournament. How many subscribers did you gain in the time?
I didn't gain any after, like, the semis.
Yeah, but did you
Yes,
gain?
Yes.
How much did you gain in total?
2048 by 1080.
Lucky.
It's still not 1080p. 2K is not 1080p.
You guys are like speaking a different language. I have no idea what you're saying.
Everyone in stream is probably so confused.
Yeah.
Is no one
What the hell? I
Is
like
no-
muted it, so I wasn't sure what was going on. But what the hell?
I think this is what you meant, Toby.
Okay, I think I'm.
Yeah, that one.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Still not 1080p. 1080p is not 2K.
I think I'm gonna.
Uh,
I'm gonna take my second place and get out of here.
anyway, we can have a look at the final bracket.
Oh right, okay. Could you like take
What
the
the
ribbon pot out?
Yeah, can we skip this, please? Surprisingly,
Have a look at the final bracket.
pretty much mod does not have permission
Hey,
to
there we go.
skip.
Final bracket. Yeah, bring up the final bracket.
Here we go, boys.
And
Sounds
this
good to
is
me.
the final bracket. So as you can see, Toby was knocked down into. So Toby, who won the tournament, was knocked down into the lower bracket. In the first round, round 1, but successfully won every
Yeah,
single
Yeah, because it's got
game,
normal delay because it's being archived.
every single delay.
Yeah, I
Until
know. And Toby just won. Toby just cleaned it up.
We will. I can't.
the champion is True Zero. Second
boys.
place goes to Invisible Reality. Third place goes to Slasher 7878.
Yeah.
Fourth place
that's
goes
me.
to the Tall Wall. Fifth
And who
place
cares
is
about that
tied.
afterwards?
Fifth place is tied between Max Buller and Gravity, and seventh place is tied between Lissaby and Fire Rave 24.
You mean 6th place?
No, seventh. Because
first,
Dumbass.
It's a
second-
fifth
oh, yeah,
place
never
tie
mind.
and then a seventh place tie.
Yeah. My bad.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this tournament. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I
it's
enjoyed it.
been great running
It's been
it.
great.
It went
been-
well, went fairly
Yeah.
smoothly throughout the whole thing. I'm happy
It
with
was
the
a fun
result.
time. Fun time. Anyway, hope you
Did
guys
you see the
enjoyed.
thing? Did
If
you
you
see the
did,
thing?
wait,
And
shut up. I'm doing an
pretty sure
outro.
I can-
Yep, hope.
Don't,
You
I'm
guys
doing an outro.
No, can I just say that this is probably the most professional Snake tournament there has ever been. Because no one does this. Anyway, yes, you can say your goodbyes
Okay.
now.
Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please subscribe to this channel. Please leave a little bit of a like or a comment. Really appreciate it. So no one can hear this music and it's fucking ear raping me. I'm taking my headset off. And make sure to follow Alexander's Twitch also, because he does streams. He's probably more active than I am. Sometimes he does like some sports
I'm
games
not
and,
active on
and
Twitch.
stuff like that.
Not
You can
active
get
at
Rocket
all.
League. If you like that kind of content, go to his thing. Follow, and Alexander, you can cue the transition now because I'm getting ear
Oh,
raped and I can't hear
what's
anything.
happened to your audio?
Yeah, you like cut out.
Wait, my mic? What happened
Technical
to my mic?
difficulties.
Your
Something
mic
happened
just
to
went
my
really
mic?
quiet and like,
Yeah,
muffled.
probably because it was trying to block out the ear rape from Toby.
Yeah. Anyway.
Leave me a subscribe, leave Alexander a
Yeah,
follow if you enjoyed.
follow,
and see you guys
subscribe,
later.
and thanks everyone for watching. And
And
also
participating.
thanks to our participants, obviously. Yeah. Thanks.
Peace out, guys. Cue the
Have a good day,
outro
boys.
transition. So this isn't totally awkward. This is really awkward. Cue the transition. Have you cued the transition yet?
You